Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're here today. 3 big hours live from Los Angeles, and we have got such a good show. I'm really excited about what we're going to bring. Some brand new is here. We've got a lot of fabulous ideas when it comes to blue wings, yellow diamonds. That's the norm, but it's going to be in different jewelry today. So looking forward to that. Also a Paraiba in a bridge. That's going to be a lot of fun because it's going to give you that classic 1 carat size, got a big clarity to it, and then of course one of our favorite mountings as well. And then there are even Paraiba earrings. And speaking of Paraibas, we actually have a little recap from last night to start. So Susan, hello, nice to talk to you this morning. We're ready to go with an amazing 3 hours. So if you have requests, like Susan already did, we're going to recap something from last night that is amazingly somehow still here. But listen, if you missed last night or you were out and about, or maybe you were just trying to watch us online and couldn't, we've got some really special pieces, and we can always recap what might be still available waiting for you. Plus, I will just shout out for anybody who missed out on the 9 carat 38 Tanzanite it was like a week ago. There was a 938. It was spectacular. Part of what we loved was the diamond mounting. I have essentially very similar ring in the sense that the mounting is going to be even greater than 2 carats in diamonds. There are 3 carats in diamonds. So if you've been heartbroken, I was heartbroken this morning shopping. So, you know, something that I haven't been shopping the last couple of days. I'll admit, I've been like on a 3-day, maybe 4-day respite of shopping because I've been just really busy and out of town and traveling and baseball and all that. And I got to tell you, I went to do a little bit of shopping this morning, and of course, it's gone. So, you know, those kind of things happen. So we want to make sure you get requests in if you have them. And if you are still a little heartbroken over that Tanzanite, we have something very similar. And the diamond weight exceeds 3 carats. And it's a really important, nearly 7.5 carat cushion cut stone. So it has a very similar look. So if you're ready on that, just say the word, we'll show that. And then it's a little bit of everything, including an orange diamond. Hey, Judith, if you're out there, I know she's been looking for an orange diamond. I don't have, you know, any big stones still no 1 carats, but I do have a 1/4 carat here that's brand new, and it is fabulous. And then it is just a day for affordable Paraibas, and we're starting with one right here that if you were with me, might look familiar from last night, but here it is again for a requester. It's item number 7061, and just want to recap this briefly for and show her all the details one more time. It feels like it was on a lot last night, but hey, it's lucky it's still here. Sometimes those are just meant to be moments where you just feel like, you know, your shopping guardian angels are looking out after you, and they're like, okay, you want that one? It's all yours. So call us early if you'd like it. It's a 15-point round diamond cut Paraiba. We have not seen one in a round in a very long time. So it's exciting to see that. But also, beyond that, you have 18 points. Did I get it right? I was telling her from memory, Christine. I was telling her about all of the specs from memory. I think I got it. So it's 18 points in the pink diamonds. That's the devil halo you see around the Paraiba. And then the white diamonds around that, which is 35 points. And then it's this really special round. Now we're going to show you the inside and the back and all of that around, so you can see it's got a classic. That is the triple halo, but then you see how that basket lifts it up off the hand. It's got some great scroll work in the profile of that basket, and then really pretty work all the way around. Do you love it? It just is one of the more vibrant ways. You know, I know that it's a smaller Paraiba than what we sometimes see. We have bigger ones on the way. I've got a great pair of matching earrings, by the way, if anybody likes this ring. They don't have the pink diamonds, but other than that, they are a match. Here's what it looks like on. So remember, we had, I was just kind of shocked that this even made it through last night's program without a home, but it looks like hopefully it'll get a home here today. And it's just a really special opportunity where it's not $3,500 or $2,500 or even anywhere close. And that is $999. So a special piece, yes. Well, again, we'll show it again. It's kind of like what we call a traditional basket. So what that means is it doesn't have an under gallery per se. With a ring like this, you just don't need one, right? It's because it's really that pedestal that sits up. So you see how it's got this scroll work on the gallery, which is called that profile of the basket, and then it sits up high. When you have a centerpiece like this, it's not overwhelming. It's not a big band. The band itself is not wide, so you don't really need to have an under gallery. So it sits it up off the hand, so it's plenty comfortable. You're not going to have any, you know, uncomfortable issues with it, but it really is a nice way to see how this tiers it up. It stacks it up. Diamonds go each up a little level as the rows build to the center, which is that really just stunning Paraiba. Isn't it pretty? So it looks like a blue diamond. Every time I see it, I go, it's a blue-green diamond, right? No, it's a Paraiba. It's stunning. It's diamond cut, and it's fabulous for $999. So let us know. It sounds like that one may be gone. And then this is going to be the similar mounting, actually, and I've told you this is an important mounting. We've had it with really special pink diamonds, but I also have the orange diamond in the same mounting, and look at that. Well, 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 bright orange too. Not just like a yellow trying to be an orange, like a true honest to goodness orange diamond that's all natural. Now, speaking of, I want to show you these earrings because if you're already intrigued by the ring, you might really like this because the whole form of it, yes, they're ovals, but they kind of remind me of the ring in that it's still giving you a double halo this time in the white diamond. So I thought this would be a really fabulous value, right? If you want, and obviously we can set them, you know, in your ear, you're probably going to wear them north to south. It is an oval shape. It's got a centered post, so you're really going to decide how you like to wear them, but it is a fabulous value. 1178 takes us way back in the world of item numbers here to give you a great value. That was a great value to start. It's going lower. If you haven't heard, we're discounting everything we have because if it exists right now, we have to make room in the next couple of days before all the new arrivals hit from all of our work being done right now just across the state line there from Los Angeles or from California to Vegas. So we're really talking about moving out inventory as quickly as we can. We do that with some really great values. This is 55 points in diamonds to surround your beautiful oval Paraibas, which always is a difficult task to match up Paraibas like this, but we've done it. You get those great blue greens that are so vibrant and neon, which is what this stone is all about. And then you have the option to wear them, again, either east to west like you see them here on the wheel. That's how they're comfortable sitting on display, or wear them north to south, which is probably more likely how you're going to wear them. But they give you a nice size. But what they don't have is the big price tag. It's a nice price tag. It's just not a big price tag like these deserve. And quite frankly, you know Paraibas, right? Any Paraiba, we just saw that fabulous ring, but this would be something that coordinates with it, maybe goes with another Paraiba if you're lucky enough to have one already. If you don't, we have other options today coming up. But this is really stunning to be able to get white gold or yellow gold or rose gold. You decide. It's a fabulous idea. Those are 29 points, so about the same size as what we saw centered up in the ring, just the difference is oval rather than round. And it's a really beautiful look. You can see here with the center post, we'll show you that from all the angles. There's the back that's got that bar that of course is going to set that post, and then we'll show you on the hand and show you on the ear as well. So you really get a good size reference here so you know exactly what to expect when you have those on your ear. But look at how beautiful this is. And then of course we've got a nice measurement here from the north to the south. You're getting a really special look at about just under a half an inch from the top to the bottom there, and then I'll hold one up for you as well when I position against the ear so you can see that also. But take another look up close and we'll see what we can do here to get you a great value and really spectacular opportunity here on this one. If you do love a really unique stone, this is the way to do it. And you can see there from a distance away how stunning they are, and really just a larger way to do a stud. Certainly I think that's going to be best for your primary piercings, no doubt, and a beautiful way to get a mega, mega, mega look in your earring. And no, they are not going to be anywhere close to the $28.99 they should be. I mean, that is a normal, you know, really just gorgeous kind of TVON price for you when you're talking about $28.99 for a matched pair of Paraibas with over a half carat in diamonds. But as we take another look close up, we're going to give you a really good value that's going to get them out the door that takes over $2,000 off that price. You heard me right. We're not even doing $9.99. No, it's going to be better. And that's what it's all about with a really rare stone that's tough to match. You got a really great pair of earrings, and they're not even going to be $8.99. That's how we roll when we're all about these big values, giving as much inventory as we possibly can to you. Take advantage of it. How about this? $888 for the pair. I don't know where you get even a half carat in diamonds, and that's easy. That's easy to do. It's the Paraibas that are the tricky part of this equation, and yet you have an $888 price tag to get those home, try them out with all these drops in prices. You're still, you know, given that wonderful opportunity of having that moment at home with the earrings and with everything that you pick up with still that money back guarantee behind it. So don't let these prices fool you. This may be a big sale event and moving all the jewelry out at a critical time here, but it doesn't mean that you don't have all those opportunities you always have and all the extras that we always give. Of course, this is an earring, doesn't need sizing, but we are shipping for free and doing all that, which is an everyday occurrence, which I hope that doesn't diminish the value and the special nature of that, because I know everyone gets excited when, you know, you shop other places and they go, well, we're going to do an hour of free shipping, or we're going to do a day of free shipping, and it's like everyone loses their mind, right? I know it becomes old hat here, but how nice is that? So you get all those extra amenities and that value. It really does stretch your dollar in the finest in jewelry in the world. So let's get that one a 30-second clock. Let me know if anybody's got them. I know it looks like we're verifying on them already. Thinking about an orange diamond, anybody? It's our 25-pointer. We know what happens when we get quarter carat pinks and how expensive they become, right? Oranges are even a little more rare. I think we know that if you just think about what you've seen here on the air and how few there are. It really is important to take advantage of those fancy colors that we rarely get. I know we had a green last night that was gone instantly. Today we have an orange that's brand new. Very excited about that. And a really gorgeous turquoise for my turquoise lovers. We got a big one here. We're going to debut a 4-carat stone in a lovely mounting. It's really it keeps getting my attention out of all this brand new jewelry. This one keeps on catching my eye this morning. So we're really excited. I'm a turquoise lover. There's no secret about that, but there's something special about the way this one is set in the mounting. So 888, last call. Let me know if you'd like them. I'll give them just a final look. And then we are on our way. There is a one-of-a-kind sapphire ring that to me is the coolest because, you know, I love a nice, interesting design that's not going to look basic. But then it's still got to be fine diamonds and a fine stone and a good gold weight. And that's what you're getting in this next ring. And I'm going to start with it on the hand because I actually love this as a pinky ring. You don't need to wear it there, but I love it in that way. And this is a really unique sapphire. It's a blue sapphire. You would never expect to see a trillion cut. I mean, I can count on one hand the number of trillion cut sapphires I've seen in 20-some years. This is a blue, and it's bright, and it's gorgeous, and it's item number 1901. Virginia, did you already pick up Hadaibas or request? I'm sorry? Tanya. I almost said Connie, and then I heard Tanya, and then I almost said Kanya, but Tanya. Hi, Tanya. Thank you. All right. So here's our 103 blue sapphire. I just wanted to start with that on the hand so you can really see the trillion. And then, yes, intentionally left open on the other side. Now, I'll slide it on my ring finger as well before we show it up close. Let me show it on the ring finger because that's how a lot of people might want to wear it. There is, you know, that nice extension to the ring here, so it looks great that way as well. Keep that in mind, but it is going to be flying out of here. This is a quick one. It's 1901 is the number. I'll move those aside because those are spoken for, it sounds like, and then we're going to get to the sapphire. It's a really nice size stone. You don't expect to see too many trillions, and then look at that royal blue color. But you know, sometimes royal blues, they can be a little too dark. Not the case here when you've got this really stunning design, but also a trillion with the bright flashes. And you know, it has to be inherently a great quality stone, and then the trillion cut work together to make it that really bright, fiery type of level you see. It's really, really special, and it's got the open diamonds on the other side. 32 points will be your total diamond weight here. It's only in white gold as it is, and you're going to see why. Because the value is such that, yeah, you don't get solid gold for a price like this anymore. This is like going back in time, a ways away, not just like 6 months ago, but like decades ago for a value like this. So a hugely important opportunity on our 103, 32 points. Let's blow it out. It's supposed to be $12.99 at the lowest, but just because, again, I've got carte blanche and I'm on a mission here in the next couple of days. It's literally today and tomorrow to move everything we have before everything arrives from Las Vegas, and then the new inventory begins and the new designs start to kick off. And what a thrill that's going to be for all of us to really enjoy some really, I mean, updated, fresh looks and designs, plus new gemstones on the way too. So a lot coming up. But that doesn't mean we don't have the brand new, or we don't have the clearance or the closeout. So it's really a great time to pick up what you've loved or what you've thought about, or if anything is, you know, still, you know, you can't stop thinking about that piece. You need to let us know because these are the discounts. And where that one's supposed to be $12.99, we're going to do better than that and get it under $1,000 for you. Actually, well under. Take a look. It's not even going to be $9.99, $8.99, or $7.99, or even $6.99. We're going to push the boundaries of value here today, show you things you've never seen before, and make it $599 for this one only. It's only in the white gold, so keep that in mind. You got to leave it as is there, but it's $599, and that's it. So kind of a cool way to get something different. Still sits low profile, has that extension and elongation to the way the center of the ring is built, but that doesn't mean you can't wear it again. Have some fun with it. Pinky ring, I think it looked great there. Otherwise, you wear it as a ring finger ring and just enjoy. I think even, I don't have the winter rings here in front of me, but I'll tell you, I've done it before where I've had this extended triangle kind of elongation, and then the Wonder Ring meeting up with the points of the trillions on either side, and it looks so cool. Granted, it creates a really wide piece on the hand because it really gives you all that open work and open space, but it's a really cool look. Let's get to our turquoise next. And also, speaking of Wonder Rings, actually, maybe you like this idea. This is all one. This is like a twofer. It's like 2 rings in one, and you can still get 2 of the rings and do a lot of fun, funky, cool things. So we're going to talk about 525 coming up next. This is $5.99 if you'd like it. White gold only, let me know. Here we are with, oh, I love this. This always reminds me of a little bit of what we know as like a laurel leaf design, right? I mean, think like, if you want to go way back, think like Julius Caesar and the laurel leaf wreaths and things like that, and the, you know, the crowns of laurel leaves. This is, or an olive branch kind of look, right? It's got that feel to it. So 20 points in diamonds. It looks like more, doesn't it? This is all one ring. Sometimes we'll show Wonder Rings and I'll stack them like that because you're going to get to, right? But this kind of look, this is all one. Let me show you how it's open all the way around until the very back. There's just a bar here. It's what we call a side sizing bar, but we really keep it simple so that it has that open look. I mean, the idea here is to look like it is a stack style. But if you've ever been challenged with stacking rings, because it sounds easy until you try it, and then sometimes you're going, well, they're not really staying in the right place, or they're not really fitting the right way. This is all done for you. So you get one ring, you get it in your size, and you can wear it anywhere on the hand. And whether you're wearing one, meaning that double look but one ring, or certainly if you've got a lot of real estate, you could put two and use them as ring guards as well. Put them opposite directions and then wedge something in between. You can do that, and I'll show you how that works. But this is a really cool ring. And it's 2-4. I mean, there's no way you can look at this any other way besides the fact that there is the gold weight of 2 rings. So consider that, especially when you see this price tag and this discount, which kind of just, it blew my mind. What we're doing on something that is really, really rare like this, with all of this gold weight, but still comfortable and open work, which makes it really easy to wear and to enjoy. You don't have to worry about, again, sometimes, and have you ever done that where you stack, but you want to keep them separated like that? It's like never going to sit quite right. And this is that look. And wait till you see this on. I'm kind of saving that for the last bit here, because then that's when it really shines through. Gives you that stack look, gives you the asymmetry of having the diamonds on opposite sides of each other. So it really gives you that designer feel. And whether you get one, I love this, by the way, if you do get one, I love it as an index finger ring. It looks so beautiful that way, whether you point it up the hand or down the hand. Let's get it out the door. It's not even $9.99. And right now, when you look at that the way it is, and you realize that's 2 rings put together as one, and that would be $500 a ring. And there's really no way to do a gold band with or without diamonds for $500. Because that's essentially what this is. You take 2 rings together, $9.99, right? But this is not even going to be $9.99. This gets crazy. And what a beautiful style that sits completely low profile. So even though the ring is bigger, it's easy to wear because it sits on the hand low. So it really is fun. Take a look at it. We'll show you what we can do here. It's not even $9.99. Watch this on, though. This is what I've been waiting for, to show it to you the traditional way first. Here it is, and I'm going to move it around, Tony, a couple different ways so everyone can see what this looks like in all the different varieties. But you have one look here where you go, okay, so that's pointing up towards the knuckle, right? This is just one ring, and it's not $9.99 or $8.99. If I turn it the other way, that's a pretty look as well. This is really, I literally spent the last few days, I was wearing my own jewelry lock, so I wasn't, here trying on jewelry every day. The rings I wore that I never take off are literally a double ring. I have 2 that I wear together on these 2 fingers, and they're a lot like this, only they flare out in either direction. So I have one going out this way and one going out this way, and it looks like one big ring. That's what this kind of looks like, but it is one ring, so it's easy to wear. And maybe you want to, again, get 2, you can, and put the other one the other way, and you could place another ring beside it. I'm going to actually, let me see if I can put this on a middle finger as well, so you can see that. It's not really, a 6 isn't really going to fit on my middle finger, but an idea of what that looks like there, and you can imagine what it would look like here. But again, see how low profile it is, so it really is easy. But then if you wanted to, and what I'm going to do is we'll stay on the hand here for a moment, and I realize I'm going to put yellow gold with white gold with rose gold, but look at how this pairs up with that, let's say that orange diamond we have coming up. Do you see how I just kind of added something to it? And that's totally unexpected. Like, I don't think you would ever think to do that, but there it is. So you can get an idea of how something's going to sit with it, whether you want this as a one single ring that you add to it, or you mix and match however you want to do it. But this is what we're going to do. Any finger on the hand, really special look, not even going to be $899. This is kind of wild here. And what you do is you get as many as you need. Get the white, get the yellow, get the rose. We also have all 3 options available, but it's not even going to be $888 or $799 or even $777. 2 rings in one. Now they've come down to less than $400 a band if you were actually stacking those and buying them separately. Good thing is the design is intended to be all one, so it makes it easy, and yet it is not even $777. We'll get this one out of here so quickly. It's just a cool style, and maybe something that's a little bit of a departure, maybe what you don't have, maybe the 2 Wonder Ring concept is too much and you like the look, but it's not going to be, comfortable every day for you to wear all those rings together. Here's a way to get that look with one ring and spend less, and it's $699 if you like it. So a huge value on a really cool, it's a double ring. I mean, it is 2 rings in one. So to get that essentially like $350 a band, talk about not even possible in today's diamond or gold world. And that's it right there. So $699 if you'd like it. A beautiful ring in white, yellow, or rose gold. Take advantage of that. Highly recommend you to get on the lines early when we have such a limited quantity, when we've got that $699 price tag. Just sent to, really meant to send them all out the door here once and for all. So our last call making that ring. Can you imagine today if we made that like in today's gold arena. Can you even imagine what something like that would cost? I mean, we're talking about serious money, and now it's just $699. So we'll give it 30 seconds, then we'll be on our way. Lots to share with you and lots to show, and requests are welcome. So let us know what you'd like to see. If there's anything that is kind of like, you know, really just that piece you can't stop thinking about, we're loving to show you all the new that we have, yes, but also getting you all the great values on pieces that you know and already love. So come on in. Last call, $699. Don't forget our sapphire ring for $599 is still here. That's that beautiful trillion. A little drive by there. And then we've got, the lock and key is back, and I'll bring you the new turquoise here coming up. Looking forward to that. Lots of great wheels on the way for you. It's just a day to shop, right? Sit back, relax. Saturdays are made for shopping, relaxing, hanging out, putting the feet up and getting the great values, but coming to you, right? Coming right to your doorstep, right into your living room first, and then right arriving at your doorstep for you. So coming up next, let's get to it. We got this turquoise. I'm loving this one. This may be my favorite new ring of the day. Unfortunately, it's a one only. That's the bummer of it, but it is, wow. See, this is why I like it. I can't stop looking at it because number one, big diamond weight. Number two, big turquoise. Number three, all the big sizes of the individual diamonds don't stop at the halo. They go down the sides as well. Now that's a wow piece right there. I wish I had more than one. With our turquoise, being that we only use the Sleeping Beauty variety, we're not willing to, you know, step down to another quality yet, because again, as long as we have these vault stones that we can bring on out, we're creating and designing around those stones, and that's exciting because you're getting that best. But this is that color, goes with everything. It's like that brightest pop of blue, and even though it's an opaque stone, there is something about this glow. It emanates a glow to it that is just, if you get the really, really, really good stuff, it happens. It just is remarkable. And what we don't see are these big stones anymore because, you know, the Sleeping Beauty mine's closed, right? So 7011 and all the updates from the big trade show where a lot of stones and jewelry pieces are bought and sold. Not any Sleeping Beauty that's available, because what you see is generally, you know, there's some great turquoise from really all over the world, but it usually has a lot of green to it, a lot of matrix to it. Even, you know, stones that you might see in these looks might actually not even be solid turquoise. They can be composites. They can be different types of fillers that are used. Sometimes they're just ground turquoise that are literally like glued together, if you will. And that's not the same thing. So what we're looking at is a pure, beautiful cushion cut square slab of turquoise. It's a 381. Take a look at this. And it's got a lot of diamond weight. That's what we don't usually see. It's actually not just 1 carat. We're going up to the top. Look at that. 3 rows down the shoulders. Look at this. Oh, I love seeing that inside. First of all, that's glowing. If you go, did they put turquoise on the inside of the band on the sides? No, but that's that glow I'm talking about. The mirror finish of the gold, reflecting back the color of the stone. You can see the stone from the inside. And Jalen, what's happening?
Jennifer said thank you.
She got a what? Oh, really? From last night or? Really? Oh, which one? I'm trying to think. Huh? Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. She was shopping the last night show or some previous show. Thank you. I'm going, I haven't had an Alexandrite today. I can't even remember having one last night. I do, but I put it aside. Which one did she get? An oval? Oh, good. Congratulations, Jennifer. Well, thank you so much. And here's our 381 now. I know we're waiting. We're waiting on that diamond weight, waiting on that big old 1 carat 52. Diamond weight here. And this is just beautiful. Tapered prongs. Amazing stone, one only. I know that's immediately, I think the same thing. I go 152. I know what that means as far as price tag. And that automatically means we're talking like 5,000 or more just based on the diamond weight alone. Now that turquoise certainly adds a lot of value. And for anybody who's newer to the fine jewelry world or newer to Sleeping Beauty or newer just to TVON, remember, this is not turquoise priced like other turquoise out there. Turquoise can be very inexpensive. It can be very, very, very expensive. And when you get this variety, listen, it doesn't get better. This is the top of the top, and yet it's got a great price. It's $39.99. I'm going to try to do better here for you. Brand new piece. I just think luxury like this. I mean, I'm a diamond lover. I think a lot of us are. So many times turquoise is lacking in a lot of diamonds here. So let me see if we can just show you a general idea of what that looks like on the hand for a size perspective. But it's really impressive. And forgive me, it's just too small. But, you know, again, we're going to size it for you. It's in the white gold only, which is I don't think you'd want it any other way with that diamond weight being as large as it is. We're not going to do 39 or even half of that. If that's $19.99, I feel pretty confident that's going to go. We're making it a lot more affordable incredible than even $1,999, already half off the should-be price here today on a brand new, you're seeing it for the first time, style. We're going to do better than 19, 18, or 17. I love this. You don't get a carat 52 in anything. I have only 2 mountings today that are going to exceed this diamond weight. One of them is with a blue wing. The other one is with a blue wing, and they're literally $13,000 and $19,000 rings. When we get to these diamond weights, there's a certain level of value that automatically just, it happens. You know that. I mean, right? 1 carat is one thing. A carat 50 is another. When you go up and over a carat 50, like this ring does, there's a certain price tag. It just should be. That's not what's happening. Look how low we've taken it already. And because there's nobody on the phone lines yet, we're going to take it even lower, get it out the door. You want the grandest of them all in turquoise? This is it. Big size, great color, perfection in, we can't talk about clarity when it's an opaque stone, but we talk about, is it free of matrix? This one absolutely is. And it's not just that too green or too blue. It's right in what we call turquoise, right? It's a color we all know. And this is the gem named for that color, and or rather the color's named for the stone. But you see that beautiful, beautiful piece here that's got such a history, but we're bringing you best of. And that's a large size to get nearly 4 carats. Take a look at it. It's not even $1,799, not even $1,699. I'm just stunned this is even here at this point. Maybe it's a little too early, but I gotta say, that is one for the ages there. And yes, we've got that orange diamond coming up in this hour, so don't go anywhere. We'll show you the beautiful brand new orange diamond, but this is just a one. Everything's one only. Everything I got, pretty much. I'm trying to think if there's anything yeah, maybe the lock and key necklace is the only thing I have that's not a one of a kind. Everything else is. So let's move it. We'll make it $1,599 instead to make that an easy, easy, easy deal. And that's going to be it. But for $1,599, great way to go. Aw. Well, thank you very much, Barbara. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. That's really sweet. You sound just like my mom. She said the same thing. Not the exact same thing, but pretty close, pretty close. So, Barbara, thank you so much. Your kindness is really appreciated. So, and yes, and don't forget, we still have that 172 yellow diamond. So keep that in mind. And yeah, oh my goodness, she can't stop thinking about the yellow diamond. Well, we can see, Barbara. Let me check. Let me check. All right, so $1,599, and here we go. Actually, I brought that back out today because I thought that's going to need a great home today. So we can always bring that back out for another look, and let me see if we can help you with that. I know that 172 is stunning. Stunning. We'll bring it back out and show it to everybody in case you missed it last night. We got to see that again. That's a really pretty piece. And then again, last call on this one, $1,599, 30 seconds. And here we go. So coming up, we're on our way. Lots more to share with you, certainly. And then get ready for this. We've got a really beautiful, you guys ready for it? This is the big Tanzanite I was telling you about. If you missed out on the 9 carat 38 last week, and I know there were a lot of you, it was a whole list. We don't have the same piece, but it's so similar, and you'll see why here. Look at this on my hand. That looks familiar, right? That's the one that really emulates, and item number here is 6603. Only the one that we had was what? 2 carats something in diamonds. This is over 3 in diamonds. The largest diamond weight I have, including huge princess cuts, huge baguettes in the corners, round brilliants, all of that. And it's 6603. Unbelievable value here on this one. Had to show it to you early, but doesn't that look similar? I actually got to tell you, that stone has a bigger face than even the 9 carat. You know why? The 9 carat we had was a square cushion. This is a little more rectangular. So this one ends up looking bigger. And you know, 737, it's a big stone, but it looks even larger than the 9 carat I had. This one also exceeds the diamond weight because that was in the 2 carat range. This is going to be a 318 diamond weight. Wait till you see it. And by the way, the first halo, it's the first time we've seen a halo in princess cuts. You probably can't tell from this angle, but when you see this up close, you'll realize those are big princess cuts lining the outside perimeter of the Tanzanite. Then you have these huge individual tapered baguettes. Then you have more rounds on all the exterior halo. It's incredible. It's 6603. It's white gold only, and we got a huge value. So if you're waiting on, and look at the reds from here. Wait till you see this up close. Turquoise is still here, but I'm going to move that aside so we can bring out the Tanzanite. I wanted to do this early because I think it's worth, you know, again, trying to give you a little early bird special here and an opportunity like nobody else is going to get. So let me go ahead and polish it up here and give you a great, great look at this. I mean, how cool is this ring? And the red flashes, if you saw them from a distance on the hand, you know that they're prominent, right? So take a look at the size of this ring. Doesn't help to see it on the hand first when it's just this big, right? Because on camera, it's like, well, I don't know. It's, you know, it's hard to tell, right? But look at how amazing. That's how we fit 318 in diamonds. There's where you get your 737. And you know what? 318 in diamonds does not go individually inexpensive. Do you see it now? The princess cuts here lining this outside edge all the way around. Whew, love it. 3 different styles of diamonds all around the 737 stone. Incredible value, quite a looker. I will tell you, there are, you know, it's so interesting. I think it's fair to say that we all probably are in that same boat where when we, you know, whether you're just, you know, here showing you TVON jewelry or whether you're a viewer at home, we're used to seeing some really good jewelry every day, right? Sometimes those pieces come along where they just suddenly, I feel like I'm transported to like another level, another boutique, another museum somewhere. Because we see on the regular so many just really fine pieces, that's not unusual. But to actually see something of this level, sometimes I just stop and look and go, that's another level. It's just an entirely different, like, it takes a lot to kind of like jolt me back to reality that, you know, when you're surrounded by great jewelry every day and you know it because you guys collect and you see the shows and you see a lot of jewelry and you know what's going on everywhere else. I know you watch everywhere else. You're used to being surrounded by those visuals of great jewelry. There are pieces like this that truly are not your norm. This is really going to an elite level where this feels like royalty. This feels like just truly it's something that should be in an auction house or in a museum on a pedestal for nobody to even touch, let alone wear. That's the kind of level this is at. And think of all of our great mountings here. We were just thrilled to see 1.5 carats with turquoise, which I still have, or you can get 318. We're going to double and then some your diamond weight here, but with big individual diamonds too. Not just about the overall, it's about look at how we got there. Look at all the sizes, the big princess cuts, the big tapered baguettes, the round brilliants. Take a look. We're not going to make this any longer. Oh gosh, it was supposed to be $19,999. We're going lower than that. It's going a lot lower than that. All you have to do is call. I would not wait. We had a lot of people loving something very similar last week. Do not wait because we will do the price tag reduction you're waiting for. That yes, if you sit back and go, you know, that's a fantasy. I don't know. I think we make fantasies a reality a lot here so that you can really be comfortable dialing in early and say yes. Absolutely say yes, because instead of $19,999, it's nowhere near that. We're not even asking for $10,000. And that mounting alone, I mean, I'm looking at it, it's a designer mounting. Obviously, we can't make another one if we tried because of those individual diamonds. I mean, the red's coming from the side is incredible. The fact that we're seeing that much red from every single angle, including the profile of the stone. That's not something we see every day. We're not even asking for $99.99 or $8,000 or $7,000. Rest assured this will go. No question, because it's just, I think, the greatest value we have today of everything. Oh, and it's finished. Look at that. It's all fully finished on the inside in a really cool designer style. I love the Art Deco kind of flair that has. Kind of fits the whole, you know, the beautiful extension of the baguettes out to the corners there. And look at that red flash even from the back. It's happening. So a really specialty piece. It's not even $79 or $69 or even, watch this, $59.99. This is what is designed to get this one home right here, right now. It's not even going to stop at $59.99. No doubt that would go. It's only in the white gold. This is custom made for this piece. There's no way to make another one like it. There's just one stone, one mounting, one grandest of them all price tag, and it's not even going to be $59.99. All you have to do is dial. It is just really that easy. But remember, there's only one. And when we had a very similar style the other day, it was gone and there was a wait list a mile long. It's not even $59.99. How? How do we do 318 in diamonds? All incredibly large stones here. Really well done. Finished on the inside. Here's what it looks like on the hand again. And no way that it could ever be done. Look at the size. I get it. It's not for everybody. It's a huge ring. But if you like the big, beautiful, bold, amazing styles, looks like, again, the best in the world, kind of like a vintage look as far as the diamonds go. But listen, there was not Blue Wing Block D back 100 years ago, right? Even when you talk about when the mine started producing in the late 60s, there was not Blue Wing Block D at that point. It was a lesser quality material, but this one, not even $59.99. First caller, it's just one of the best values I have of the day. And it's going to be for one caller at we'll make it easy, $5,888. That's it. And that is going to be what we could never do in a diamond mounting like that with those incredible larger stones that you have. It's really, really special. So $5,888, that's all we got. So a huge value on 318 in diamonds, and really treat yourself because that is about as good as Blue Wing Black D gets with all that red flash. I know we're used to seeing a lot of reds. Certain stones do it better than others. That's a really great way to go if that's a little too large. There's a 7 carat with 187 in diamonds coming up in the show. This is a round. If you like a more of a dome style and a round stone, that's going to be coming up in the show. That one's going to be here. So keep that in mind. That's actually really a similar size. That's a 731. So they're all of 6 points different. But do you see what I mean about the 737 has a bigger look to it? All right. So coming up, I can't believe my turquoise is here. Wait a minute. The turquoise is here. The sleeping, oh, you got it? Oh, who got it? Thank you very much. So the turquoise is gone. Okay, enjoy it. Thank you, Yolanda. Let's talk about, here's the 172, by the way. We had a lot of people asking about this. Here's the 172 we're talking about, that yellow diamond. Here's what it's all about. Take a look at that. Oh, how pretty is this 172 VS Yellow Diamond Center in what we all refer to as mom's mounting, because it's the one I've gifted to my mom. It's a beautiful piece. It's very individual and specific, and we all know it because it's really a beautiful specialty mounting. That's the 172, and definitely call us. And I know we've got a lot of people talking about it. That was the case last night. And this is very, very special. So, and Barbara, if it's really your dream ring, I mean, I'm quoting her, and quoting her here, and she said, I dreamed about it all last night. And kudos to her for actually being with us in the later part of the last night show and here this morning as well, because that's, not something everybody can do, but we've got a really special value here at our $69.99. So this is beautiful, and it is going to be, yeah, it does. Isn't it true? Like these beautiful yellow diamonds. I don't know if I think jewelry generally kind of enriches all of our lives. If you're a lover of jewelry and it brings you joy, it's great. But there are certain stones that just carry with them a lot of joy and happiness. And I think a yellow diamond is really that bit of sunshine every day, right? And that's what this gives. And I'm not talking about just the literal sunshine, but that just, light up your life kind of happy color that just really is a mood booster. And so there's something about yellow diamonds, and yes, they're rare, but is really, really special. So $69.99 on that one, and we'll make that yours. So it's a really beautiful value. Now, speaking of the diamonds, we have the fancy orange here as well, which is new. So I got to show you that because we never see orange diamonds. I mean, in our history, I was looking up earlier, we've had true orange, like not a brown with some orange, like a true actual, like we can call it an orange diamond with no other adjective, no other color descriptor. There have been literally 5 of them ever. So a lot of years and only 5 orange diamonds. And yet, I still think this is that bright, truest color here that you've got. It is spectacular. And I mentioned there would be a mounting similar, right? This is the mounting we saw with the Paraíba earlier that so many love. And that's going to be 7092. And yes, this is brand new here today. So you've got a special opportunity right now. And it is going to be 7092 with an orange diamond that is a 1/4 carat, which may not be, considered like the largest size in the world of gems in general. But when you're talking about fancy color diamonds, let's put it this way. Because I think one thing we can all compare it to here when you watch this show is that we've seen pink diamonds. Pink diamonds that are a 1/4 carat. Now, as you well know, if you think about shows in general, we see a lot more pink diamond than we see orange diamond, right? I can have 5 a day in pink diamonds, which is kind of amazing, by the way. And I've had 5 ever in orange diamonds, ever. Any size, any shape, that's all together total. That's not this month or this year or since the Argyle mine shut down, that's ever. So to get a 1/4 carat is a big deal, especially when you get this elevated rarity, because all fancy diamonds in their natural form are rare. But there are certain colors that are just a little more rare. Orange is one of them, and especially when you're getting that true color. I think there's a lot of people that go, yeah, that's really a yellow. They're calling it, those people are calling it an orange, but it's really a yellow with some brown, right? And then, sometimes it's a brown diamond, and maybe it's a brown diamond with a little bit of yellow, and they're calling it orange. This is really like that bright pop of like neon citrus color. That's what an orange diamond is. And keeping in mind, we didn't give that any help or enhancement. That's just the way it is, out of nature. So that's really what takes it to that super rare level. We're going to show it to you here. Watch the pink diamond weight, because that's going to be another 18 points. And then 35 in the white diamonds. There is one. Call me early. They don't get a lot bigger than this, because I've had one ever. Remember, that was like it was about a carat and a half orange diamond. It still had a lot of brown to it. It's long gone. That was over $35,000 sold on the air. Here's what we're going to do instead of $49.99, which is where this one is listed to go today, given that it's brand new and it's got a fingerprint, and I'll try it on. It is fabulous, and it's really rare. And for anybody who's trying to collect, I think you have found the place to be when it comes to collecting fancy diamonds, because unless money is no object, that's tough to get all these different colors in diamonds. We are making it possible here. And look at how pretty and strong and brilliant that color is. It's not even $49.99. We're making it affordable here. Brand new style, just one only. First orange diamond we've seen in a long time as far as that true, bright, vibrant, not brown, not yellow, just a true, honest to goodness orange. I'll blow it out right now. Collectors, come on in. Do not be shy. It's not sticking around $49.99. I mean, this is getting a whole new price tag. It's time to dial. It's time to make it yours. I'm going to blow it out for $1,999. That's $19.99 for a quarter carat. I can never do a pink, which are more common even. I cannot do a pink diamond that's a quarter carat. Remember we had a wheel recently, quarter carat pinks, just like this, same mounting actually, one of them was, and they were $39.99, and that was a huge value. That was a blowout price tag. So for my orange diamond collectors, there's the one to own right there. Fabulous opportunity, great buy, $1,999, that's it. First caller, good luck. That's a really special stone right there, and you know that one's gonna fly. Nothing else even close to it or like it. So that's the huge value. I can't believe it. I mean, just again, $2,000 or under on even the mounting would be kind of remarkable, but to get that quarter carat natural orange is really on another level. And talk about a happy stone with the pinks. There's something that just works. I mean, yes, there's a vibrant bright stone in the middle with those pastel pinks that are greatly saturated pink diamonds, but they're really working together very, very well. Quick wheel coming up on the way, and then we'll see who's got the orange diamond. Also, if you like pink, white, and yellow together, we have that, but not just a basic band. Also, brand new diaspores here. We've got a pink diamond pendant that actually would look great with this ring if you want to coordinate back. So there's going to be another look here. I mean, this is really special too. Look at this pink diamond. It's like a cushion kind of shape, but it's all pave. That's here. Should we just blow this one out real quick? Or we can wait if it's a lot of pink diamond overload here, but what a great piece that is to give you a lot of pink diamond presents, and it looks great with that ring. All right, quick wheel on the way before we go to our top of the hour here. It's about 18 minutes away, so come on in and welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. Happy Saturday. Let us know if there's anything you'd like to see again or anything we can show you even from the last 40 minutes, or hey, whatever you need. Wheel time, 4 pieces. It's a quick wheel. It's a small little just blow them out, knock them out wheel that we've got here for you. It's 4 great pieces, including opal and turquoise. Hey, if you missed out on the turquoise, we've got a smaller version here with diamonds around it. And then one of our favorites, fire opal with a Zambaran selection as well. So if any of those sound good, get ready to feast your eyes on some really smoking hot values. This is how we do it. This is really what it's about here. Take a look at our turquoise. That's how we begin. And then we have, check it out, the turquoise in the round. And that's going to be one option. Actually, we're probably not going to need that much room with only 4 pieces. Then we also have the fire opal. 2 different varieties of opal on this wheel. Orange diamond is still here, by the way. So let me know if you'd like it. And then here we go with the turquoise. The fire opal, isn't this pretty? It reminds me of a swan. I don't know why. I don't even know if it really does look like that. But every time I see it, I just think that really is a pretty feminine design. Also, look at how pretty this is. Talk about femininity. It's a bow to one side with that huge Zambaran garnet round. And then I also have this crystal opal, which is going to be that orangey base crystal opal that's really fantastic. Kind of a nice background of orange color, but then it's also going to be this really special diamond weight around it. Anything you want on this wheel. I mean, those are fabulous, but it's time for them to go. And like we're doing, moving all the inventory we can here in the next couple of days. So just a huge moment right here, right now. Call us on the orange diamond. Here we go with anything up here. They're all the same price. You can change the gold on anything with the exception of the opal. The opal in the back, and that's not the fire opal. That one you can change right here. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. This one with the orangey base tone of that stone, it's going to be only in the yellow gold there, which I think really works with it. Also, that may be an orangey golden base, but it's got full transparency to it. You can see when I put the tweezers down, you can actually see that through. It's not like it's going to be, you know, a see-through stone. It's just got a little bit of that transparency so that you know that when it moves, it tends to glow and the colors kind of rotate through it. Think of like, you know, if you've ever seen like a snow globe, and think that's kind of how, if you had like a multicolor confetti glitter within a snow globe, that's kind of how this works, right? Where you're seeing color that really transitions and rotates through the stone. So anything up here you want, the Zambaran will fly. That is just a pretty ring. It's so flattering on the hand. Wait to see it. Round Zambaran, round Crystal Opal, round pear-shaped fire opal, or round turquoise, and anything you want. They're not even going to be. I'm supposed to stop and start. Listen, when we start at $29.99 and we move them down to $9.99, they go. But this is taking you even lower. It's just about reducing pieces so they get their last time on the air. I told you last night, we're going to be melting pieces down all weekend long. If it gets a little bit of airtime and it remains available, it gets melt down, because the point is we can't offer the prices any lower than they are this weekend. So if something sticks around, might as well take the stone out, start over. Use the gold, right? Because buying gold today is a different level than it was a month ago and 6 months ago and last year. So, hey, we can just, you know, if everything's like going to sit here, we might as well just reconfigure it, right? Melt it on down. Use that gold, because that really is going to be the way going forward to continue to bring you values. Nobody wants to see our prices elevate, right? I mean, nobody wants to. But again, how do we keep them the same, or better yet, better than we're doing already? And that's really, again, probably the next step going forward, is to kind of keep those prices in the zone where you're used to and you love those values. Take a look. This is going low to the point where they're last call on the air. So tell me which one you like. We'll tell you all about them. I know they're on a wheel, so you don't see all the descriptions yet, but you will, and you'll get to know them as you call and ask. We'll help you out. That's going to be our 229 Fire Opal with 11 points in diamonds. We have the 223 Zambaran right there in the round with that bow design and the pave. Sleeping Beauty's a carat 10 round, and then we've got the 139 Crystal Opal looking even larger. Blow them out. Get them out of here. They're not $9.99, $8.99, $7.99. How? Look at the size of these rings. The turquoise is the smallest, and it's not small. And they're not even $7.77. We'll see this one on the hand here coming up. We've got that beautiful, wait till you see this bow design. It's just so asymmetric and lovely. I don't know. Do you want to wear, maybe that little tail of the bow should be on the lower end of the hand here? What do you think of that? Isn't that pretty with the Zambaran color shifting garnet? That's really nice. Which one do you like? The Zambaran? No way. The one I've got on right there. It's like I could feel it. That's going to be item number 1258. It's a one only. Now, you can change the gold on this one if you'd like, Allison, but it's in the yellow now. And all we'll do is this. You know what? Make them even better than $799 or $777. I don't know where you shop for jewelry, but I know you look around. And I know you read the news, and I know you know what's happening. And this just makes what we're doing so absolutely impossible, because we're not even asking $777. Oh, it's time to get on the phone lines if you have a favorite. It's just one and done. I'm going to give it 60 seconds, but that price tag goes lower first, and we're making them $699 a piece while they last. And Allison, you let me know if that's official on the Zambaran. They've been thinking about that one since early on in this presentation. And yep, $699. Take your pick, whichever one you like. But that's our last call on all of those pieces. Look at that. That's going to be a heavyweight. That gold weight in that ring could make like 3 other rings, right? If they were more simple bands, it could make a lot of jewelry. So take them now. Lowest price to make sure you guys get the value. It's last call on them. You won't see them again. Here's the turquoise Sleeping Beauty round. We had the big cushion go. Here's the option in the round for you. And last call, $699, last few seconds. Thank you. Allison, did you want to get this Zambaran? Should I take that down? All right, so that one's gone. And that's going to be, again, I love it in the yellow the way it is, but you can change it. Zambaran looks good no matter what. Last call, 20 seconds, I'm moving. I'm moving and we melt them. But we have literally jewelers here right now on site. They're ready to start melting the jewelry. So it literally is last call. I mean, I'm not mincing words here. We're not just saying that. That is the truth. So let me know which one is your favorite. I'm going to show them here. We'll zoom in a little bit more. You got 2 opals and 1 turquoise. So which one do you like? Save them. Save them. Yeah. You got it. Here's the turquoise coming up for you. Last call. I just wanted to give you a closer look there. Here's the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That's going to be 6968 is the number. It's actually right now, notice it's actually 2-tone. So is it? No? Yes? No, white gold. Never mind. So we're seeing yellow gold for a moment. It's all white gold now, but you can change this one. Remember, the only one that's got to stay is the Crystal Opal. So that one's going to be $699. Any questions before we go? Last chance, last call. Let's see who else wants to get in on these deals. $6.99. Where do you get fine jewelry for $6.99 with VS diamonds and great stones that are hand selected for you at all of that for just one crazy low? Thank you on the turquoise. Okay, turquoise sounds like that's gone. And then we have the crystal opal and the fire opal. Last 30 seconds since we're still getting questions coming in here. Happy to help you with those. And we'll just go ahead and move right along, get you all the greatest values. This is not a time to wait. That's the only thing. You got to get them now. I don't know. Let me try on the fire opal so we can see that. Maybe that's a little easier to see on the hand. Now I'm getting almost like a, maybe it's a bee vibe a little bit, right? But not overt. Something that kind of looks like, you know, a little honeybee. It's really special. It's got a 6245 number. It's going to be a 229 pear-shaped fire opal. And then these beautiful scalloped mirror finished yellow gold edges with the burnish. I mean, you got two different settings of diamonds. Right here, that's pave, and then throughout the gold, that's going to be burnished. That's a lot of extra workmanship to do those diamonds that are just dotting the lines of that mirror finishing on the sides. Really beautiful ring there and a lot of gold. Again, if you like a lot of gold weight, you're going with that fire opal for sure. And look at how red our fire opals are. They're exclusive and they're stunning and they're best of, and it's last call. All right, so turquoise sounds like that's gone. We have our opal, not an opal fan base today. No opal lovers out there? Crystal opal, fire opal, and great rings. Which one? Which one? Crystal or fire? Crystal. That's only yellow gold, Jess. Make sure that's okay with them as I try it on for you. $16.39. It's a 139 opal round, and then it has the diamond weight at 56 points. Yellow gold, that's the only one that was restricted. And guess what? Sounds like the fire opal is the last one left. So we'll take a last look at it here up close for you, and that's going to be item number 6245. So if you'd like that one, let me know. Everything else is gone. Who got your turquoise, Christine? Who? Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. Thanks for shopping with us today. And that's our fire opal. Again, 229 on that one and 11 points in diamonds. All right. Next up, we are on our way. We've got a really special top of the hour in about 10 minutes. Big Paraiba in a bridge. And looky here. We've got a brand new, this is pretty. Speaking of little critters, bees and swans, and I don't know, one that's always popular is a butterfly. So I actually have a butterfly design for you here. Look at this. It's going to be actually a really asymmetric setting. The way this sits against the neckline, take a look at it on the hand first because I'm holding it by the bail. There's only one bail. So what normally would be like maybe upright, I think looks prettier when it's this way, which is why they did the one bail behind one of the wings there. It's item number 7049. Brand new today, and it's a butterfly with pave, yes. Sure, the back of the fire opal. All right, let's go back to our wheel here before we get into this butterfly here, and we'll show you the fire opal and through the back and how that's done all the way around. So you can see we mirror finish the inside, no under gallery needed, beautiful mirror finishing. I'll flip it because it's actually a piece you might want to wear this way as well, and then have that point. That's really pretty because then it looks like a tulip budding around that fire opal itself. So maybe the crystal opal might still be here. We're verifying. Just check with your operators on all those, and we'll help you out there. Orange diamond is still here. Big Tanzanite with the 3 carat plus diamond weight still here. So a lot of great options. All right, that's $6.99. Let us know. Then I'm going to show you this butterfly close up because what we haven't touched on is the fact that it also has a really, really, really large center yellow diamond. Item number here is 7049. Just going to polish the fingerprints off of it, and there it is. That is so pretty, and it's a big piece in the sense that, talk about diamond weight. We start with the 30-point yellow pear shape. That's the center of the body of the butterfly. But notice the details from the pave two-tone wings to the centerpiece stone with the halo to the antenna that have, or antennae that have that really cool bezel setting on either end. I mean, the detail here is enormously pretty. It's going to be 30 points on the center, so you're still getting a big center stone. Then it's going to be 29 points of additional yellows. Then 37 points in the white. When you total it all together, at least by my math, it's 96 points. So you've got under a carat, but just under, in diamonds that are going to be, well, the majority are certainly yellow diamonds. I mean, to think that even the center stone gives you nearly as much white diamond weight right, just by the center. That's really good. And again, let me show you the back, because there's that whole motif where that one bail where I'm holding it, that's going to be what allows it to sit more at an angle, which is really, really pretty because it kind of mimics the flight, the motion of a butterfly, right? So instead of, well, 96 points total, it's got a value, well, a price tag that's supposed to go out today is brand new as it is. And do we love butterflies? I know there's a lot of significance and symbolism to the butterfly. It can mean a lot of different things to different folks, and it's nice to always replicate that in jewelry. I'm really, excited to see it, but not going to leave it at the $3,399 price tag. Here it is again on the hand. We'll show you a measurement here as well so you can get an idea of what this looks like. And again, it's actually going to sit like this because it will sit at that angle where it's going to basically fly up. Again, I know it looks like it's flying up towards the right side on camera. It's actually in real life going up to the left. You'll see it on my neckline, but it's about an inch top to bottom, or just under maybe about 7/8 of an inch here, top to bottom, and width-wise just about the same. $33.99. Let's try something. Top of the hour's 5-6 minutes away. You know what I'm going to do, Tony? I'm going to show it on the neckline here. This is actually how it's going to sit. So let me go ahead and show you here against a skin tone how that's going to look, so you can really see just how that's going to be in motion. Oh, look, it wants to go towards the flowers. It wants to land right here, maybe hang out, flutter around, and it's deciding where to go. But it really is going to sit like this on the neckline because just, again, one bail, your chain goes right through one of the top portions of the wings there. Really special design, and yet not going to be, definitely not $33.99. How about we just put it on the auction block? First hour, I mean, technically, not really appropriate to do first hour auctions, but we're going to try one right now. I'm going to get every butterfly lover a piece of jewelry they will adore, something special and different, and that is how it will sit. Beautiful design. Love it. It's almost like the wings are, again, not flat, but they've got a little bit of that, beautiful dimension to them in the pave. It's not $33.99. Let's do quick auction. And again, I'm going to hold it the other way just because that keeps it more steady. So remember, it's not going to sit that way. It's going to sit from the other corner. But again, it's going to replicate this kind of like diagonal design. I'm going to do something wild here. Let's not even start at $30,000 or even $25,000 or $2,000. I'm not even going to start at $1,500. How much do you pay for a 30-point yellow center alone? Well, it's a natural fancy diamond. It's almost a third of a carat. It's a pear shape. Let's go even lower than even 15 to start. Just as, first hour Saturday, we got to really make sure we can do something special, get everybody in. I'm not even going to ask for 15, 14, 13, or 12. I'm starting at $1,000 and $50 increments only to get that one a home. Let's see what we got. And yellow and white diamonds. Again, there's that happy combination that we see so often in rings that are very traditional. Here's a way to do a pendant with some personality. Yes. You took a fire. Okay, so Jess, did you get the crystal or the fire? Crystal, gotcha. So it sounds like our whole wheel sold out then, and you got the fire opal. Perfect, thank you. All right, so here we go. Looking for $1,000. We'll give it 60 seconds. Allison's on, I think, something else. Yes. Okay, so no open yet on the butterfly, which is so pretty. Can't beat that, right? I mean, everyone else would do like basic pave. The fact it has a large center yellow to start as the body of the butterfly. So pretty and brand new, and nobody likes it yet. 40 seconds left to go. Oh, I love butterfly jewelry. Maybe it's just me. I love the symbolism. I mean, obviously the transformation that they stand for, the symbolism that they mean to so many people, to honor loved ones who have passed. It really is that very pretty, very feminine. It's like the ultimate feminine motif here. And that is, I mean, just beautifully done. I mean, there's so many pieces that get to be these critter looks that are very popular right now. But I just think so often the word that comes to mind is they can be so juvenile, I think, in their look. And then there's a way when you get really great designer pieces that are sophisticated and elegant, and that's really what this is. There's that backside again. There's that veil. Really beautiful mirror finishing on the inside there to make sure it's smooth against the neckline. Do we have an open at 1,000? You got it. Who is it there, Spencer? Oh my goodness. Tanya at the open, and one bidder and $50 increments only. And I think of all the great yellow diamond pieces we've had, rings mostly, right? Wouldn't that work with a piece? You know, not that perfect identical match, because jewelry really doesn't need to. I think it's about coordination. Having a beautiful look. I think that's even sometimes more sophisticated than having a perfectly matched like cookie cutter piece, is when you've got sophisticated coordination. Maybe the stones match to what ring you have or what earrings you have, and you've got this beautiful style here. So we're at 1,000. We have one bidder, and we are very close to the top of the hour. So what I'll do is show you this from a distance away again, and then we're going to show you what we can do here with our last call. And I guess we could go here too, and then we could I'm just going to give it a final 2 minutes, Tony. So I'm just going to say something right now to everybody at home who's going, Well, the butterfly is really pretty, and it's going at 1,000. We know that much, but we're ready to help you own it. But you do have to dial in the next 2 minutes, because when the 2-minute clock hits 0, it is going to be sold. And right now, that's Tanya's piece. If you want it, it's yours. Look at how pretty that is from all the way across the room. We're talking about a substantial piece in jewelry. Remember that major stone. I know it's easy to go, oh, it's 96 points in diamonds, until you realize there's a 30-point yellow diamond at the middle there. The base, kind of the core, the showpiece in the center is a 30-point yellow. And we're at $1,000 with $50 increments only. It's 2-minute time. We literally have one bidder. And let me tell you something. I don't know what kind of memo went out to TVON customers all across the land, but it seems like everything's been a one bidder scenario in auctions. So maybe that's the deal. It's like, okay, whoever starts it, we'll just back off and we'll let you have it. I don't know. But this is it again, up close here so you can see what that looks like. And that's going to be a final, let me move it again just so I can hold it level for you. It's going to be 2 minutes. 2 minutes till we sell it, and only a $50 advance is what we're asking for. Really, really important piece here. Really good. And yet that would not be an appropriate price at $1,000. But it is last call. If you'd like to be a part of it and you'd like to give Tanya a little competition, we're looking for a $50 advance here. And that's it. And really, really, really amazing. And you know what we're going to do? Final call. 11 o'clock is here. We're already at the top of the hour. We've got a big top of the hour special for you. There's big Tanzanite on the way, big Paraíba bridge. A great new design in yellow diamonds. I mean, you just might like this. If you're already loving the butterfly, what do you think about this ring? I mean, just a little preview. I'm saying, because the sun inspired me, Tony. I'm like, the sun's here, the butterfly's here. That is cool. So that's coming up in the show. Just a little preview of that. Isn't that great? It's a great ring. So finely done with the way they set the yellow. I've never seen such fine diamond work with yellow and white together. It's amazing. That's a beautiful new design for you. Plus, we have some diamond earrings that are last call, and everything else you need. Final 45 seconds, last call on this one. And if you want to go more traditional, there's this yellow diamond halo ring. We've got that one for you as well, which is going to get you 1 carat. So we've got the rings. We just don't usually have the butterflies. So here it is. And last call, $1,000 going once, twice, 3 times. Hey, Tanya, it's looking good. It's looking real good. No competition. Always a good sign for our bidders out there. Let's see. Pink diamond pendant is here. Astra Cut Tansy. I'm going to recap that. That was one that sold last night, but then I found out after the show it actually got swapped for a different one. So I'm going to bring that back out because we had a lot of people disappointed they missed it. So we'll bring out the Astra. That was part of a wheel deal last night. And this one is 10 seconds away from being done. Looks like that's gone. Tanya, well done. Congratulations. And then another wheel's on the way. Pink Zircons here. Big Tanzanite pendant, but cheap. Did I say that? Yeah, we did. It's $423 in a blue wing. This is gone. Congratulations and well done there. Well, hey, the brand new, we've been craving it, but look at how these prices are making them go out the door. So congratulations on the butterfly. Well done. All of our pieces from the first hour are gone except the orange diamond, the blue wing block D. That's the 7 carat 37. We can't forget it. And the little double row leafy wonder ring is here as well. So welcome to the show. Glad you're with us today. Let me know if there's anything we can show you. We are live. So some of us are halfway live, you know, I'm about a quarter way live, but because it's Hangover Saturday, but we're so glad you're with us here. We have 2 hours left on this Saturday afternoon. Let me know if you have requests. That yellow diamond ring, do you want to see it again? I know everyone's probably going, was that a mirage? Did I really just see that? There is a ring that kind of looks like the sun, right? And usually the sun only comes out on Sunday, but this is where yellow diamonds meet fabulous workmanship and detail and making a design you've not seen before. Kind of similar, we've seen some dome styles, but have you ever seen anything like this? 7045, just want to preview it a little closer up here because no doubt somebody's saying, I think I saw something I liked there on that wheel right behind the butterfly. Well, here it is. Look at that. That is just finely done. Because even when we see yellow and white, we saw it earlier with the carat 72, that's always lovely, but look at how this is done. Fine, meticulous detail, cutouts as well. So it truly looks like this starburst effect with a major 1 carat center stone. I mean, it's actually a 103. I mean, that's pretty. So that's coming up in the show. 103 in diamond just for the center, actually. Then you've got the pave yellows, that's 44. And then the white diamonds, another 103 in white diamonds as well. That just, Mr. Sun likes it. Look at this. I mean, the inside, forgive me, all that, weird stuff in the back is from inventory tags, so I'll just make sure I polish that up for you. But that is going to give you a total of 2.5 carats in diamonds, and such a fun design. And yes, even with the cutouts, managed to have an under gallery too that makes it so special. So that one is going to be coming up in the show. Just want to give you a look at it. But speaking of, we've got a really cool one-of-a-kind diaspora. I wanted to recap this Astra Cut because this was something that surprised me at the end of the night. This was gone first off of a wheel that I did. And yet, I found out after the show that actually they swapped it for a different stone. They swapped it for an oval. True story. So I wanted to bring this back out, whether you saw it and missed it, or maybe you're just seeing it for the first time. This morning, here it is, 2528. Astra cutting. Now, this was really part of a wheel that was really one of the pinnacles of last evening's show because it was one of the greatest values. Well, seriously, for these sizes, the greatest value we'd ever seen in price tag on Blue Wing Block Ds. This is our 437. Specialty cut Astra cut here. Call early because I know, I don't remember everybody's name, but there were a lot of people who missed out on this last night and it was just gone. It is just a quick deal here. So glad we have it. It's a 437 Astra. Now, what it also does, it may look at first glance like, oh, that's a halo. What I want you to look at very carefully is that there's actually a specialty diamond in each of the corners. They're princess cuts. We're doing more and more, really important. You saw it earlier with another Tanzanite. We're seeing more princess cuts utilized in a very specific way. They're an expensive diamond, especially in a bigger size. Let's take a look at this and see what you think here. And yes, go ahead. Sure, show the orange diamond. Do you know who that's for? Okay, here's the orange diamond we had. So real quick, before I get too far into this presentation, let me flash that for her. 7092, largest one I have, quarter carat, and 7092 is the number. Quick look at this one again. It's 25 points in the orange diamond cushion cut square, double halo and pink diamonds at 18 points, 35 points in the white diamonds, one only. And it is $19.99. It was $49.99. Keep that in mind. I feel like I should probably just leave it there. But no, it's $1,999 to get this one to you. I just have literally requests in the last couple of days. I wasn't even here and I was getting requests for orange diamonds. Everyone's going, now I've seen the pinks, I've seen the greens and the blues, and I've seen the yellows. Where are the orange diamonds? That's how we see fewer orange than all those other colors I mentioned. So to get one at a quarter carat that is vibrant and lively, and like I said before, it's a true orange. This is not just a brown. It's not just like a combination of like a deeper yellow. This is orange. And remember, that didn't get any treatment whatsoever. This is why when it comes to natural stones, which is what our mission is to bring you and provide you at all times, and I mean like fully natural, that's really tough to do. I'm going to try it on once again because a lot of times the orange, to achieve that, just like pinks elsewhere, a lot of times you just have to have treatment to get it to be that color. Ours are not, and that's what makes this such a chore to bring, and that's why so few are available here. I was saying I've had 5 at the network. Yes. Oh, thank you. That one is gone. Congratulations. And then let's show you, let's go back to our Astra Cut. Here's the Astra Cut once again for you. Now there's the close-up, which I actually really appreciate because it's got the princess cuts in the corners. You can see really well there. It's 2528, and it is a really special 437 Astra with the reds and one of our rare and in-demand cuts right there, no doubt. We're going to blow it out rounds the rest of the way. There's 56 points there, so sure enough, you're going to be up in that range here where you are getting to be a nice size in the diamond weight at 81 points. And yeah, it's got that Astra, which is just rocking. Do you see though? We normally would just do rounds. It's a nice addition to have those princess cuts in the corners, isn't it? Dresses it up a little, gives you a little different way that it's going to be brilliant, a different type of flash. Tell you what, we've only got the one. Had to bring it back out. Let's show you on the hand here. Any gold on this one. That's good news. If you wanted yellow gold, you can do it. If you want rose gold, do it. You know what I'm going to make it happen? Oh, let's just do this. $49.99 again. Should be price. I'm inspired by what we just saw with an orange diamond just a moment ago. How about this? Make it $1,999 and that's it. And it's a 437 Astra Cut Blue Wing Block D. That's the way to do it right there. First collar. Good luck. Had to bring that bag out. That was one that we desperately, a lot of people missed out on. They were really sad about it. This is going to be our extra moment here. Sometimes it works out, right? Sometimes it's just meant to be. So that one's only $19.99. If you'd like it, a huge value on, again, let the parade of one-of-a-kinds continue. I have to ask you guys something. The other day I had a ring that was a new design. It had an extension to it that was really interesting. And it had some movement to it. And I never, ever thought ever that I would see something done like this. Can I show this to you? And then, do you realize that everything around this ring moves, including, this is like a charm ring, but beyond. Do you see that everything is moving? These are moving pieces, moving pieces, moving pieces, moving pieces, even in the split shank. And yet, how is that wearing just like every other ring? It's actually really wearable, and every single stone there is a diamond, and quite a few big diamonds. Did I hear she said it's raining, Jess? Where's she at? Oh, well, there you go. Yes, but I know August is coming, right? I spent a lot of time when I was in college in Washington State, Lori, and I always, July and August, that's when it's like, sometimes it's just August, sometimes it's July and August, and it's like the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place in the world to be in those months. But other than that, a lot of rain. Could you send it down south to us? We're in this severe drought. And gosh, I wish there was a way with all of our technology to figure out weather patterns where we could send the weather where we need it. But thank you, Lori, again for shopping that orange diamond. And let's take a look. I mean, diamonds. I mean, what do you guys think? Honestly, is it just too much, or is it like really super cool? Do we have any couture lovers? I'm amazed that this top portion here is managing to still, when it's on the hand and gravity is forcing it down, it's still sitting where it should. I don't know how I'm going to really display it to you up close because, that's a challenge, but it's really interesting, isn't it? Yeah, so anyway, that's here. That's going to give you, it looks like it's 10 carats in diamonds. I'm not sure if they left something out, but it's 2 carats in diamonds. So anyway, if you like that one, let me know. I know that's a little bit different than we normally see, but there's almost like a star motif going on. Then you have a big center stone at 50 points. I mean, it's just cool. There's sometimes when you're going, I've seen all the jewelry out there. No, maybe not this style. And I cannot believe even on the sides there are charms, double charms. Like it's the coolest ring ever. So that's here. We'll show that to you, or maybe not. I don't know if you guys got to give me some feedback on that because I know you've never seen anything quite like it. I know I haven't. I know we haven't. This is really a special day to get some really cool, interesting, and specialty jewelry. Now that pink diamond pendant, I know we had some requests on that. So let's bring that out really quickly here. The Tanzanite's here if you'd like it. Here's the pink diamond piece I was telling you about earlier. $14.95 is the number. That's going to be a lot of pink diamond weight here in your pendant. That's the majority of what you have, but it's got a great size to it. It's a cushion cut shape. It's going to be 64 in the natural fancy pinks and another 42 in the white. I just can't get over the sparkle. Take a look at that. That is some serious sparkle when you're talking about undeniable, perfect pave, amazing look. And nope, there's only going to be one left. It's as it is. There's no choice to make here at all except come on in to be first on the phone lines because it's as it is. No sizing needed, being that's a pendant. You can even put your rose gold or your white gold chains with it or your DBTYs. It's a big enough bail to work with those medium to smaller DBTYs as well. This has been here forever. We're ready to move it. It's $28.99. That's the lowest. Let me just go ahead and take an extra special discount just to see if we can get it a home here. Let us know what requests you have as well. We've really been proud to bring these pink diamonds, but not usually a 2/3 of a carat total weight in a pendant. And that just begins it because remember, you also have a grand total of a carat 06 in diamonds altogether. So what we're going to do is special, and yes, the vast majority being the pink diamonds, that's going to be impressive as well. Here's a look at it on the hand with the measurement also, so you can see it from that angle and that direction. And then we have Okay, last call moment here. 1 inch top to bottom. We'll show it on the neckline coming up next. And I'm taking away that $2,899 price tag. It's going on the neckline here for you. So that one, just a little, way to see it visually from a distance away here. Give you a great look at it. And you know what we'll do? We'll make it $1,299 instead. Huge value. And a major drop in that price tag for anybody who'd like it. Pink and white diamonds together. There it is against, again, some color there. And then against the neckline for you as well. So $12.99 as we go back up close and take a look. One last call, one last time. There it is, $12.99, final chance. I just think pink diamonds, they're really rare, but we know we have them mostly in rings. So for anybody who likes pendants, I know there's a lot of people who just really enjoy wearing a pendant every day, having something on the neckline, very flattering, kind of a focal point. That is it right there, $12.99. Okie dokie. Coming up next, I need to put something on auction. I don't know what I'm going to do, but something's going on the auction block. We just had a one and done auction. That didn't go exactly as planned, but we're going to try. Did we just bring out the big diamond ring? Do you hear it? You hear that? That's the ring. I know at home you can probably hear it. That's the ring if you just like shake, shake, shake. But the beauty of it is when it's on the hand, it just gives you some unexpected movement to it. It's kind of like the dancing pieces we brought to you. Let's share it with you. I've heard from nobody on this ring. I know it's different. And that's what I think some of us really, really appreciate. And I'm going to try to show you how this works with this, like, again, is it like fringe in a necklace? Kind of, but in a ring. And let's zoom all the way back, because what you're not going to see yet from this angle is there's that fringe up top there as well. Kind of looks, this always reminds me of a bee design, just the way these are put together. And then on the sides, that's what's also interesting. You have a little bit of movement there as well. Again, forgive me. This is going to be, I know this is a challenge, so please, please, please bear with me here, because it's a very difficult piece to display, because you've got, again, gravity. And gravity, unless we go do the show from space, we're going to have a tough time displaying this with, everything at the same time. But I want you to know, keep this in mind, here's the same design at the top is as at the bottom. So you get really, actually it's a slightly different look here. You've got a little bit where it goes small, then the little wings, then the large. And this one goes wings, then a small, then a large. So that could be your little differential on how it's top to bottom. Also on the sides here in the split shank, this is also going to give you movement. There's a couple of diamonds here that also give you a little bit of movement. And then this has your triple fringe. This side, this is the difference again. That's just one moving piece. There are three. So I think this is really how I have it, the base. This would sit at the longer point of the hand because you have three different moving pieces here, right? You've got the midsection and then these two fringy styles here and here. And then the sides in that split shank, they also move. But let's talk about it. It's a really, because we got to talk carat weights as well. The design is super cool. 7051 is the number. It's a 50-point round brilliant center. That thing is quite lively. That's a VS showing off is what that is. You see the yellows and the greens and the blues and the turquoise and the purple and the reds, and every color is happening out of that 50-point center. But then it's a carat 51 beyond that. Mostly bigger stones individually, bezel sets with some milgrain, beautiful pave with milgrain, big center stone with a halo. I really have to put it on. Remember, I just, again, cannot really show this any other way, but just prop that up so you can really see that there are moving pieces on all four sides of this ring. And for everybody out there who says, because I got my gals who have told me day by day, they say, I have everything. Thanks to TVON, I have every stone I've ever wanted. I have every category. I have every style. I'm good. And I love that you've made it affordable so I can get them all. A lot of people say that to me every day. They're like, I've been shopping for years. Some of you have been shopping for months, and you've got what you need. Or you just have this expansive collection because you've been collecting for years. Well, this is probably something you may not have. And yeah, I'm going to show it to you on the hand again so we can show, and just a remarkable way for anybody who's going to say that's going to be too weird to wear. It really isn't, in the sense that, everything is staying where it should. There you can see how even from this angle, when I turn it completely upside down, it's not actually falling too far away from the centerpiece of the ring. I know it's different. I know it's not everybody's thing, but that's why I'm going to do what I'm about to do. And let me show it, Tony, from a distance away here on the air, because I really want you to see this. This is what the ring looks like. That's all one ring. And so it definitely gives you that elongated effect, gives you a split shank to keep it centered on the hand. I just think, again, and I'm not into annoying jewelry, like you will never see me wearing a charm bracelet. I don't like it to make noise. I don't want things moving. I don't want to be completely like maneuvering it and futzing with it all the time. This is where a ring like this, you might think, because I thought so seeing, I'm going, there's a lot going on there. It is actually very wearable. It feels like every other ring I try on for you, except it gives you this major look. And then, of course, as you're moving and talking and walking and breathing and all this stuff, everyone looks down and goes, well, that's a stunning diamond ring. And then you realize it's got all of these moving parts and pieces and beautiful, but not flipping, not turning, not, I mean, I'm literally going over the top here and putting it upside down, and yet it's still staying where it should. And that's the beauty of the workmanship on this ring. If anybody loves it, I know it's unusual, $69.99 price tag, and please understand why. The amazing workmanship it has, tons and tons of gold to get a ring that is, well, here's the ruler, which I'll show you from a distance, but I mean, get a look at that. That's more than an inch long, so we're gonna show it to you on the air here, but that's a good size ring when you consider that it's entirely covered with gold and diamonds, and yet, it's not going to be $69.99. I'm putting it on the auction block. There's no other way to do it. These are pieces that I feel they are a challenge. This is not like, I can't honestly stand up here and go, it's for everybody. Try it. Anybody could wear it. No, this takes a certain diamond diva to wear it. There's no question. Like, if you're just more like, I'm keeping it kind of simple and diminutive and plain, this is not your ring. But if you know who you are, if you're going, I have it all, but I don't have that, this is the time to get it. Because I'm going to make this so ridiculously low. I have that challenge of knowing it's not going to have as much of that overall, not everybody's thing, right? Not everyone's going to wear a ring this size no matter what it's doing. But with all these extra charms and necklaces kind of coming from your ring, it makes it a different deal. But what you can't deny is those are all VS diamonds. They're stunning. It's so much gold. And if I make this an unbelievable value, it gives you a chance. It's my way of encouraging you to try it, because I get it. If you don't already have a ring like this, you have no way to understand what it's all about. So this is my way of saying, let's get you to try it. Let's get you comfortable with a value that is so good you can't just leave it there. You can try it. You can always send it back, because I get it. You're going, I don't know if I can wear that. I don't know if I'm going to love it. I think you will. But I need you to wear it and see it at home and try it on and wear it out and about and enjoy it that way. So in an effort to get a little bit more appeal here, we're also going to get rid of the $69.99 price that's right here on my bag. I'll show it on the hand. We'll measure it for you. And guess what we're going to do? I'm going to put it on the auction block right now. All this detail. Now, let me see. I kind of like this. Let me switch it around here. I kind of like there's a side I think is the lower side because it has, remember, those three pieces. You just want to be a little careful how you put it on because, you know, this has got a, you know, that moves and this moves and there's three moving pieces on one side. So you can see, and they always stay level. They always stay upright. Let me show you that measurement I was telling you about. If we make it ridiculously affordable, would you try it? With a 50-pointer and then the rest is a carat 51. Would you try it? Would you be willing to take a chance? 1.25 inches, top to bottom. No? How about this? Just try it. Cost us a fortune to make. I'll tell you right now, at $69.99, we're only making a couple of bucks. Do something special. And remember, we're sizing it. So what about here? What about here? Yes, yes, and yes. No, and no. But anywhere here, you're good to go. It's just a long extension of a ring. And again, look at that little bit of dance. And what you, again, you're going to see from the sides is there's a little bit of that movement here within the split shank. Let's try something. Forget about $6,000. Forget about $5,000. We're putting it on the auction block, opening it up. Not even 5, not even 4. I mean, leave it to TVON. Every single day, we're producing brand new. Every day. Every day. This is how we can bring you new and unique and exclusive and what looks like an estate piece that was made billions of years ago, right? But with fine diamonds, VS quality, brilliant stones. I love bringing you new. I gotta admit, I love the new. This is just gonna be a really, really beautiful value. $3,000 to get it started. Let's go. A carat 51 just on the sides. They're all big stones. I love this almost like star motif going on in the body of the ring. And then the rest, just all these different designs and spectacular looks. How about this? 25. I know, we got to make it low so everyone can feel comfortable getting in and trying it. That's the challenge here. Can we just make it comfortable enough to try it? Because the ring is comfortable enough, but I need you to get it at home and see what that is when you put it on. 25. It is 2 carats 01 in diamonds. 24, 23, 22, 21. $2,000, let's go. 60 seconds. That's it. We'll try it. If it don't get open, that's A-okay. But my goodness, what a design. What a ring. What a beautiful, beautiful, complex look. But that complexity that we put into it is what makes it so fabulous to wear when you are the owner, when you are the lucky lady that gets to put this on. $2,050 increments if we get the open, and that's a big if. Let's find out together. I'm going to leave it on the hand quite a bit here because that's really the way to move it and see it. And again, I'm going to count the moving parts, 1, 2, and 3, and then 4, 5, and 6. There are 6 different pieces extending and moving from the body of the ring, which starts as a split shank on the sides and then gives you the star-like effect. We're looking for an open with 20 seconds to go. What a ring. And don't, like, that's just the coolest. Don't tell me that's not the hand grabber that everybody goes, oh, you know who you are, ladies, when you're the one that you walk in the room and all heads turn. Because you're always wearing something fabulous, right? Whether you got the fabulous, I mean, for some people it's an outfit, for some people it's a handbag, for some people it's a gorgeous pair of shoes. You know what? Some of us, it's the jewelry, right? Something that stands out and separates you from the crowd and the pack. Something that is different and bold, that really shows off some personality, but done in such a tasteful way where you know that ring. Can you even imagine a regular store, a retail designer? Can you imagine what they would have to charge for something like this? Do we have the open at $2,000? Jalen, you're not on this one? No. Allison, not on this one? Okay. Virginia, are you thinking about this one? Do we have the open? Too weird, huh? Too different? Too cool? Too special? Too whatever? Try it. My goal here is to try it. And let me say this again. I think we have the open at $2,000. We do. So we have $2,000. I just confirmed that. I want to do whatever it takes to convince you. Because I know, and again, some people are just like, you know, and that's okay. That's all right. We strive to bring you something for everybody. That's the beauty of what we do. I think every designer out there tends to look exactly the same, you know? And I love the thing that I think is greatest about what we do is we really have a wide variety. But as complex, and if you're going, why don't I see that elsewhere? Why don't other people do that? Imagine the labor alone. I know that's not sexy. I get that. I know it's all about the diamond weight and the gold weight, and that's all anybody cares about when they're shopping for jewelry, it seems like. But as somebody who designs jewelry, let me tell you something. Because we rarely think about what went into it, right? You ever marvel at that? You ever marvel at that? Like, how'd they do that? And sometimes you look at an automobile and go, how'd they do that? And they create, and that's just like, that's still assembly lines and mass produced and, you know, pumping them out. Jewelry's not that way. Something like this can't be made that way. Machinery can't do this. And I know that's not sexy to talk about. It's not glamorous to talk about, but it is what's required to make a ring like this. And the same reason that everyone else knows that, and the same aesthetic that's built when you have a creation like this, that everybody, whether they're a jewelry connoisseur or not, everybody recognizes is that's special. That's different. And what I'm here to tell you is that as someone who's had it in my hand and flailing about, it wears like any other ring. So we have $2,000. Looks like we're giving it a final sayonara call. It's a last 2-minute clock call, and that's it. I kind of figured this might happen. I made it low enough to the point where I think we could just welcome you in. And I do want to remind you, because it is a different ring, and you may not have something already in your collection like this, that's why you have a money-back guarantee. So if you find that that's just too much or too over the top or it's just too funky for you, send it on back. That's all right. Even with an auction going out as low as this is. But it's our last call. We have $2,000. We're looking for a $50 increment only. And for those of you out there that really do like to have something different and high style and be that head turner and have that piece that reflects your personality, your own style, your own penchant for luxury. This is it, but at a teeny tiny little price tag. I'm gonna show it on the hand again. That's where it is. You gotta see it. Again, all these moving pieces and parts, all these bigger individual diamonds, everything that's happening here. And if I show you, see how that just, I know you've loved our charm ring. This is like the charm ring deluxe here. Final 2 minutes, Tone, we're on our way. And let me know, operators, if anybody's verifying on this one, and I'll show you up close as well, because I think there's something important to be said about just that individual 50-point diamond on its own. That's pretty good. But then all these bigger bezels. I mean, look at all the big bezel sets you have. There's quite a few. I'll show you again up close. So you see what I'm talking about here. This is a lot going on in this ring, and here's how it looks. Don't forget, this piece just going to have your hand behind it, so you're going to see that there, right? There's your finger behind it, so imagine that's, that's sitting up the way it is, but I want to show you how this bit differs. One section, one charm on one side, 3 on the other, and then in between here, those are movable as well. You've got these bezel set diamonds right in the split shank. This is a very awkward angle on TV, but do you see how those move as well? But that's a charm sitting on a bar that's going to also give you movement. Anybody verifying in our last minute 15? Now raise your hand if you're on this auction so I know. Christine, are you on this one? Okay. We still have time. Plenty of time. I'm going to try to prop up that design for you so you can see that there. What do you think? Pretty, right? And a $7,000 TVON ring. It's not retail. It's not wholesale. It's not even, that's barely what it cost to make. So we're at a loss right now. A big time loss. Spencer, are you thinking about this one? Hold on. I just saw Spencer's got a phone in hand. Why is it so warm in here? Did somebody shut off the air again? Those lights, it was literally 30 seconds before air, was it not, Tony? We had literally 2 out of 3 lights off, because when it gets really, anything like below, if it gets like, above 80 degrees in here, the lights don't go on. So I'm going to go turn that air on so we keep the lights on here. And then keeping the lights on from the other perspective of like paying the bills, that's not, I'm not sure if this auction's going to be a great way to keep any lights on, right? There's just too much loss here. What? Oh, no way. Really? Hey, is she in New York? Would she want to, she emailed me with an offer. Now, that's in my email. Does she want to officially make an offer on the yellow diamond or just think about this one instead? Because she had an offer in an email. If you want to submit that to the, we could see if that can be done. I'm just saying. I was going to address it later, but if she's on the phone lines, we can address it now. Or you can just get this diamond ring. Do we have 2050? 2050, yes or no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations, it's gone. Bye-bye. All right, next up, there's more. I've got a quick diaspora here. It's our one of a kind. I'm going to go turn on some air so we need our lights. I know. But thanks to Tony, his perseverance spirit, he perseveres on, and it was just in time. Just in time. It's hot out here in California. It's like, 90-some degrees today. I know. I'm going to go sit at a baseball game after this. Oof. It's going to be warm out there. Not as warm as tomorrow's will be, because tonight's at least a 7 o'clock game. Tomorrow's at 4. So it's going to be sunshine all game long. Anyway, it's going to be toasty out there. Anybody been, Jalen, you ever been to the Big A? The Big A, Angel Stadium? You guys are more local to this area. I'm not. I'm up in LA. So I'm not like an Anaheim person, but I have not been to Anaheim or to that stadium since I was a kid growing up. I mean, it's probably been 30 years since I've been there. So I'm going today, go hang out, a little interleague play. That's why I don't go down there. I'm only National League. But hey, interleague play sends you in Anaheim. So 7002 is the odd number on this brand new one. It's a diaspora. I might flip it here because I think we're used to seeing the pear shapes the other way. And then we're going to show you something here. I've got this special pear shape. It's one of our bigger diasporas remaining. It's a super special piece. It actually is, well, check this out. It's a 280. Doesn't it look bigger than that? It does to me. 280 in the diaspora, but also split shank, bigger diamond weight. How about we roll with the 128 diamond weight? Lots of diamond weight to go with this one, and elegant split shank leading up to the very, very edges and the point, and that whole stone just set up on display so
well. And we are ready to move it. We like to move it, and we are. We're going to get this one of a kind out the door. Brand new today, 280, color-changing diaspora, one source in the world. From that color to a pinky color, it's a rosy pink. It's stunning. Got a great wheel coming up in just a moment. We've got another. Don't forget, I'm going to bring out the sunshine ring. There it is. That one's still to come. I love that. Just a sunburst, like a sundial of incredible material for you. Can't wait to share that with you. But here we go with the 280, just one price. Blow it out. $39.99 is what's on the bag. And I'm not making that up. That's right there. $39.99. There's the ring. Blow it out right now. Simple and easy. $4,000. It just doesn't seem like that's going to do it here today. We're already at that halfway point of the broadcast on this Saturday. Let's make it better than $39.29 or even $19.99. That's already half off. I'm loving that. We're doing better for you. Make it $1,000. $2,499, please. And that'll be that on the one and only big new color changing Diaspore here in a 280. Love that bigger size. Don't forget, we've got, let's see, still have that Astra Cut Tansy, still have the pink diamond pendant, and even the blue sapphire from the beginning of the show that was $5.99. Remember that? And maybe, just maybe. I know last night, a lot of talk about big Paraibas. Had a 170 go, had a 181. Look at this. I have a 1 carat, woo, look at that color. 1 carat Paraiba in the bridge, and we've been waiting to show you that. That piece is a long time coming. Make sure you stay with us to see that Paraiba. Now, I need to show you this piece on the hand, but then we got a diamond deal in earrings that I think everyone's going to love. Here's the pear shape on the hand, and get requests in if you have them. We'd love to hear from you. Whatever you need to see, big discounts on the way. There's the Diaspore for $1,499. Take advantage of that. Boy, it's a lot of diamond weight for $128 there. Loving that. That's a first call situation. It's in the yellow gold now. Change it if you want to. Love to offer that opportunity when we can, and usually we do. But I have these white diamond earrings. These are really a beautiful classic button style. If you like a lot of presents, maybe you've thought about maybe diving into a really big pair of studs, but then you realize, oh, what do you mean 3 carat studs? Like 3 carats in each ear? That would be close to a couple $100,000. So if you want that look, but maybe not this one, I do think these might be a little heavy, but look at these. Oh, love them. This gives you the look of one single stone stud in a very large size. This would be more equivalent to like a, really probably a 6 or 7 carat stone in a round, but it's a cluster. But we've still used all the VS diamonds here to make this one a lovely, lovely look. It also is a classic look too, because it's the round style overall. This starts as a cluster of stones in the round brilliance that are bigger. Then there's a halo that's a little bit smaller right around that, just to create that solid, beautiful classic look. It also is item number 4636, and let's get them a home. There's a very big special here. Unfortunately, this is down to the last call with our quantities, and here's what we have so that you guys know, because what's classic in this look is usually the white gold. So we have 5 pairs in white gold. I have 1 in the yellow, I have 1 in the rose. They're made up, they're ready to go. So if you are a fan of any of those gold colors, if you call us now, you're gonna get these and have them right out to you on Monday, meaning they're gonna ship out on Monday morning for you. Here's what we've got: white, yellow, rose. Again, more limited on the yellow and the rose, certainly, but even the white gold being the most popular, I wouldn't be surprised if those even sell out first, even though they have more quantity, because that's how we usually like to see these clusters like this. It's all 14K, you see it. 2 full carats in diamonds, bigger stones individually, put together to make this one big stud look. It really is, and I want you, when you see them up close, to look at how meticulously they're done. A lot of times with a cluster, you're gonna have really big gaps between your diamonds, or what's worse is, I think, when they have a lot of extra gold. And it's like the gold is utilized to fill in those gaps. That, to me, first of all, it takes away from the earring. It doesn't allow, gold's not gonna sparkle the same way a VS diamond does, and that's what these do so well, is that they're sparkling from every angle. You have multiple, this will actually sparkle more than one single diamond, even if that single diamond was a 6 or a 7 carat. Why? Because a single diamond that's around brilliant's only gonna have 58 facets. This is a lot more diamond quantity here. Every one of those round brilliants has 58 facets, and this is marked down to what is called the last call special. Instead of a TVON price of old, which was always $29.99, they've been on the air multiple times at $29.99. Here today, they're nowhere close to $3,000. They're in any gold you want. White, yellow, rose. Remember, 1 yellow, 1 rose. That's all I got. That's all I got. Brand new price tag. We've seen clusters like this. I know you've seen them elsewhere. They're not usually VS diamonds. Please do keep that in mind. We have maintained that stunning VS diamond clarity and quality that you love and are accustomed to here. We're gonna show you the size. They are big. I warn you, this is a button style earring. It's not just even simply a stud. It's got a lot more going on than that. Call me now. This is a brand new low. Take a look. We're not leaving them at $29.99. Here's what they look like from a distance away. Then we'll show you on the ear. And here's what it's all about. That's some size, right? And watch how they just electrify. A 1/2 inch diameter. That's pretty cool. But it doesn't stop there. Wait till you see this on the ear. And they're not even $29.99. Hold on, it gets better. They're going lower than this. And you don't get 2 carats in diamonds, especially when they're bigger stones clustered together like this. That's a really, really impressive way. Here's what they look. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Let the diamond shine right there. This is probably primary piercing only. I would not do it any other way. That's just it's too large a style really for anything else besides just your primary single piercing there, but it's going to be, let's just blow out. The moment here is so good. If you want diamonds, take a look. That's a classic too. I mean, is that ever going to go out of style? Right? Is that going to be like even 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, right? Different generations wearing these earrings, you know, that's always going to look great. Always, every time. And yet, it's not even $29.99 or $19.99. They're going lower than 19, and that should never happen. We're already to that magic number where they should not go to under 1,000 a carat when you've got that look. How classic are those? Get a pair in each color if you want, right? We're lucky enough to have all of the colors, and that's exciting. So get one of each. If you are that, you know, like to match and mix and match your metals and like to do that, absolutely. Get a few. Try them out, but we got to take it even lower if we're going to do that. I'm talking about getting more than one color. Certainly going to need to take it lower than $19.99 to do that. It's not even going to be 18 or 17. This is our brand new special price just to sell out the last quantity we have. That's all this is about. This is, here's what we have. That's what's in the inventory. That's what can go out literally on Monday. So we're ready to get them out the door, and we'll make them $1,699. Get the earring. And you know what this works well with? All those very famous cluster style rings, whether you have the cushion version, the pear-shaped version. We've had so many different varieties of the rings with the same concept where it's a big overall ring, but it's a lot of smaller round brilliants put together. And that would look perfect whether you have the round, the cushion, we've done a elongated cushion or rectangular shape as well. They've all been here, and I know they've been beloved. So this would be an earring that would just magically work with any of those designs also. And we've got our last call, 60 seconds. No diamond earring lovers today so far, but I'll tell you, that is just a value right there. Not everybody does hoops, right? I think sometimes we need to have that wardrobe of maybe you do, but you like to mix it up. And some days it's just better to have a stud. And other days it's more appropriate to have a hoop. And other days we want like to dress up and do a drop style. This is really that classic we love. I'm not spending a lot of time because we already have 2 pairs gone in the white. That means we're down to 3 in white, 1 in yellow, 1 in rose. Like I said, the white gold could sell out first, theoretically, even with starting with a bigger quantity. So this is time. Let me know, operatives, which one you have. I don't want to promise they can go out if they can't. And so what we have made up is what can go out Monday. Jess, what color? Okay, the yellow gold sold out for what can ship right now. Spencer, which one do you have? None yet. Okay, so verifying. Let's see who else is on the line. Virginia, do you have a pair? Okay. Yellow gone, rose gold, white gold remaining. Last call on those 2 options. Congratulations. Do we show you the big yellow? Does anyone love this one? I mean, that is just so cool. Oh my goodness. It's giving me like a sand dollar vibe too. So much nature in that ring. Sunshine and sand dollars and just a really great look. All right, $16.99 last call. They're here if you want them, at least in the rose and the white. Next up, one thing that has been very, very, very highly requested is, of course, Tanzanite in pendants, because so many of you have rings. I know that. We're going to show you a pendant coming up. It's a good size. I think that's always the challenge. We see so many pendants, and they tend to be these really enormous sizes. And then with the bigger size, the price gets a little elevated, and that doesn't always work in everyone's budget. So what I'm going to do is show you this one very quickly. It's item number 7042. It's our Blue Wing Block D round. It's a 423. Isn't that pretty? 423 in the round with the red flashes. Classic as can be. Halo, bail, all done in diamonds. That's going to be 64 points in diamonds in the halo design. And we have our last call on this Tanzanite. It's time for it to go. $69.99 has been here, done there. We've been there. We're ready to move it out the door, not leave it here. Like I said, got to melt it down now. We're melting jewelry already. That wheel, well, the good thing is the wheel sold out. But we've got pieces already that have gone to melt because this is our last call on everything going on the air. They don't get another opportunity. And this one's not 69, 59, 49, 39, 29. It's our 423. It's the round Portuguese cut with the reds. Don't forget, I do have a ring coming up in this show. If you're not yet set up with a round and a ring, we've got one, which I'll show you. I'm trying to put it on with one hand here. While I show you the pendant on the hand, we're going to see the ring that's going to go with it to match if you'd like. But here it is together. So you can see this is the pendant from a distance. Look at how it goes with that ring we have coming up in the show as well. But try, if you can, to stay focused on the pendant for this moment, and we'll show you the measurement it has. Great length to it. That's going to be just about, basically, it's right at an inch there. Top to bottom, we'll show it on the neckline coming up next. It's in any gold you want as well. It's not $29. You know, we've dropped it. We've saved you a bunch. We got $4,000 of savings so far. Let's show it in this respect here so you can see it from a distance away. Of course, there's the ring that would look really fabulous with it as well. But we are on our way to get this one home. Come on in on the early side. Don't want you to wait on something this special, especially when it's not even $2,500. Let's go back to our wheels, show you what we got here. Not even 25, 24, 23. I told you. It's all about the blowouts. It's time for everything to go. And I'm not even making it $22.99 the very first. How many of you have wanted Tanzanite pendants? I get that request every single show. And then we show them and nothing happens. That's because most of them are 10, 12, 15 karat stones. In a pendant, they get up to 7,000 and 8,000 really quickly. I'm blown. Nobody yet. Thinking about it? Of course. The Astra Cut Tanzanite? Yes, of course. I'll show that again. This one I don't suppose will bounce on its own and let me be free to, oh, okay. The Astra Cut's coming right up for you. And that would also work. Think about it. You don't need to have the same shape. Sometimes it's just what I think is priority is the matching of the color, and that does. So there's the Astra Cut, and I can try that on for you, Virginia. Still verifying. And by the way, let's just do the same price. Since they're up together, we'll pretend it's a little wheel. We'll make it an impromptu deal, and that's going to be $1,999 for your choice. We've already presented the Asher, and now you can get the round pendant for $19.99 or the 4 karat. Remember, these are very similar. $437 on the ring, $423 on the pendant. And here's the ring on the hand for you, Virginia. Remember, that's the one with the princess cuts in the corners and then the rounds the rest of the way. And a traditional halo, but then given some extra pop to it. That's the 4 karat pluser right there. That's the 437. That's 2528 on this one. We did show it earlier. It was here last night. It actually sold last night. It was swapped out for a 4 karat oval. So that's going to be another chance at the $19.99 price tag for a big time. Look at how it gleams. That's what's so cool about an Asher. You get the square off shape, yes, but look at how that facet pattern just lights up internally. So it really gives you a great look. There's a lot of shine to that Astra Cut stone. It's $1,999, and so is the pendant, which I'll show you right here with it. There's the pendant to go along with it. Beside it, you pick. Let me grab that by the bail properly here so it'll sit in the right way. But there is your choice of for $1,999. Take it. Take whichever one you like. The pendant, 4 karat 23. The ring, 437. The pendant has 64 points in diamonds. The ring, wow, even more so. Very impressive. To get 81 points in diamonds in the ring, and 4 of them were princess cuts. Yes. Okay. Oh, sure. Like these 2 exact pieces. And remember, just want to mention this. If you want to let her know, if she does like a more of a match, there is that ring as well, which we can do a special opportunity on that round. So those match really well as well. If she likes this dome style that we have, by the way, that dome style is going to be a 7 karat 31 Tanzanite with 187 in diamonds. So I just wanted to give you a look at that. So there are, you know, if you wanted more of a true match, I just want to make sure she knows as far as, you know, that whole look, you can do that as well. So that's an option. But, or if she'd like to stick with the Astra Cut. So just wanted to give her those options there. And let me know, Virginia, what she thinks if she wants to go with the, we can do a, you know, Astra round, or we can go with the 2 rounds together. Do you want to wait for the round, or we can show you the 2 together? We'll go up close as well. Both are going to match because the colors of the blue wings are going to be matching all around, but you got different ways you can match, right? The colors are going to be the match no matter what. It's just a matter of, do you want to match the shapes? You got it. What were you doing? Oh, okay. $19.99 for each. $19.99, $19.99. Two great options. Think that could be a great set. A really good set. So that is last call. All right, next up, oh, Paraíba time. Are we ready for that beautiful bright clean? Now, I know you didn't even see it like in full yet. Wait till you see the clarity of this Paraíba in the bridge. That's coming up. Let me know on those, Virginia. Also, diamond earrings. They go with absolutely everything, don't they? That's what I love about an earring like that. It's always the one, because that's the one you want to wear. I have a lot of things in my wardrobe that are so kind of just unusual that sometimes I'm going, well, I never really wear it because it doesn't go with everything else, right? So there is something to be said with getting that piece you know is going to be your workhorse. Let's bring out that Paraíba. It's 7059. I know the big Paraíbas are very, very pricey. Let's get to this. Wow. Look at the clarity, though. And that's why it's in the bridge. There'd be really no point in putting it in a bridge if it didn't have clarity that was unbelievably good. That's why this is set this way. Huge advantage. Such a special piece here. Item number on this one is 7059. Brand new today. Doesn't stop me from giving it a great value. Get ready. This is going to be our big time 1 carat stone, although it's an elongated oval. Elongated ovals do this. If it's elongated, it's going to face up bigger. It just looks bigger. So take that 1 carat size. Take that and remember that it looks larger than that, because we're used to seeing, Paraíbas. We know usually they're going to be under a carat and still pricey. This is the 1 carat exactly stone in the center and 105 around it in that bridge. Great looking style. This is a comfortable ring to wear, given that it's got a lot going on as far as like diamonds running underneath and diamonds up top and bottom. Big halo as well, all set on top. This is specialty. And we would like to have your calls if you're thinking about it. Because when we got carat 70s and carat 80s going out the door left and right, and this understanding, I touched on this last evening about how we're seeing very, very few big Paraíbas. And why is that? Well, they've sold on the air in the past, but also we're not getting any new. That's like the big mission in like JCK, if there's anybody, because there are some loose stones sold, and obviously even people that are in the jewelry biz oftentimes have loose stones, and a lot of people just come to us. They think, well, if TVON doesn't have it, nobody does, right? But we've been on a mission to get you more of these rare stones, but it's like pretty much a definitive no on finding Paraíbas. It's been that way in really just the last many, many years. People who have them are keeping them. Individual collectors, sources, actual dealers, they're keeping them, no matter what it is. And I would say if you're ever thinking about, if you have a Paraíba from here or from yesteryear or from a long time ago, keep it. Keep it. Save it. I know it's tempting. It's tempting to profit off a stone that is enormous price tags per carat right now, but keep it. Keep it. I mean, it really is something special. And it's tough to get a 1 carat. And it's tough, more tough, let's face it, tougher to get clarity. It's a type 3 stone. The copper and the manganese that come together here are what really contribute to inclusion. So to get a copper-bearing stone and have it look like that, what do we do? Do we decide Astra, Pendant, the whole collection? Thank you. That's a beautiful set. Here's what we'll do on the 1 carat with the 105 in diamonds. This is where we don't get a lot of big stones like this. We don't get to mark them down, even though it's brand new. Don't worry about that. We're going to make sure it's a really, really great value for you. That's what the mission is today and every day, but more so today than really ever before, trying to really get a lot of pieces on the move here before our week begins. So I'll tell you what, if you would like to have a special Paraíba in the collection, let's just do something wild here. There's a $79.99 price, but the problem with that is, I did blow one out last night. Well, one is gone, one is still here, and that was the same price. But it was a little bit bigger stone. And I know you might be very mindful of that. And if we're comparing, apples to apples and kind of keeping everything, as if equal, we really want to try to strive to do something different that's going to put a big Paraíba in the hands of collectors that maybe don't want to spend $7,000 or $8,000, don't want to spend $9,000 or $10,000. That's tough to do, bottom line. It's really impossible. But, keep that in mind. When you're talking about a rare stone like this that's only got 3 sources and they're completely gone, even 1 source stones like Tanzanite, they're still producing. We've got approximately 20 years left. So it's a different deal when you start to get into a stone that is literally mined out. And there's always that maybe possibility, this scarce little moment where maybe there are fleeting thoughts of, could there be another find someday? Maybe. We never say never with the gem world. Mother Nature is kind of funky like that. but I'm going to make this a deal right now. And you get clarity and you get color and you get a stone that is like your beautiful piece of jewelry you enjoy and wear every day, because you can. Don't worry about durability here. Paraibas give it to you at about a 7.5 on the Mohs scale, but you also have wearability, but you also have something that's gaining in value by the day, and that's important too. I think that is why, you know, jewelry is so much fun to invest into, because it is something we get to enjoy and live in and live our lives in and be part of what brings us joy every day, but it's also really important to have collection pieces like this that just are elevating like crazy in value. Paraiba, I don't know any other stone, including diamonds, by the way. And we know diamonds have been going through some stuff right now. Even diamonds don't elevate the way Paraiba has been for years, because diamonds, even fancy colors, are still more prevalent than Paraiba. So there's a hierarchy of rarity in gems. And Paraiba sits really close to the top when it comes to overall. I'm going to try something right now. It's the end of this second hour. We're on our way. End of the show is near. I'm going to make this a wow deal. There has never been a moment like this ever in our history of Paraiba, and that's saying something, because not only do we give you the biggest selection, we have the best values. Who was it the other day that reached out to me and they said, well, I saw the other network, because there's only one other that brings you Paraibas, and first of all, they don't pronounce it correctly, but second of all, they have really expensive prices. So somebody sent me a photograph. It was a screenshot of the TV, and it was a 1 carat Paraiba, dirty, complete. Oh, by the way, I've got one here. I'm going to show you in comparison, because sometimes it's not enough to just say, look at the clarity. Sometimes we need to see the side by side. I'm going to show you one. Stick with me, because it's one from our own inventory that's good, but it shows you what normal versus best. And this 1 carat Paraiba somewhere else, up and or down the dial, depending on how you watch, it was a 1 carat with some very iffy diamonds around it. They were not VS, you could tell. And it was a true story. It was $38,000. $38,000. That's the price. And here's the kicker, it's sold. So you guys are like my eyes and ears when, you know, I'm with you and you're out there scanning the dial and checking out who's got what. I love it, because that's what's happening with Paraiba. And that's better, because there was another gal, oh gosh, I'll never forget, when she went to the big blue box store, and she went to their Florida location, and she sent me it wasn't a photograph, you're not allowed to take photos in that store, but she did send me an email saying, you know, they had one Paraiba, I had to go to a back room with security to even go look at it. They wouldn't even let me try it on. And I'm thinking, really? That's kind of weird, but they didn't. And guess what that was? $464,000. It was a little bigger, but it was dirty. She said she could see inclusions all the way through it. That's typical for Paraiba. Back to the Paraiba, I'm going to show you something. Where's my Paraiba? I'm going to show you something. I have a stone. Here it is. It's right here. And this is it's a good stone, but this is what they normally look like. When we talk about, if you're going, what do you mean dirty? What do you mean included? What do you mean? That's one of our rings in a bridge. That stone's about the same size. Oh, by the way, that bridge has the diamond weight that is less. I can give you that number if you want to buy it. 1929 is the number. Don't put it up there, Tony, but it's a 1 carat 49 with 94 points in diamonds. But do you see what the difference is between clean, and more what they typically do? This bridge actually has fewer diamonds than this one. This is 105, this is 94. So, and here's the kicker. This is more money. I'll make it better, and I get it, it's a 149, but I'll forego 49 points of carat weight to have clarity all day, every day, and you should too. Honestly, you should. You really should, because this is what makes it rare. So your 1 carat is rarer than that 149 because of the clarity. Does that make sense? So here's what we're going to do. And by the way, that pear shape, if you'd like it, is, yeah, 16,000. It's down to set. You know what? Same price at $79.99 is the lowest. Forget about it. Get this ring. Get this clarity. Get this beauty. Get this pristine, prestige stone. I will do this on auction because I have nobody on the lines at $79.99. And that's okay. I get that. That's a lot to spend on one piece of jewelry, right? It's not a lot for this stone, but it's a lot for our audience. I'm going to tell you right now, those people that are spending $38,000 and $36,000 on a whim, that's not our people, because you demand better. And that's because you know, you're smarter. You know you can get a better quality for a better price. That's just, to me, that's just smart. This isn't about, I don't think this is a world we live in where today's day and age, your basically applauded for spending more money. I think if you know what you're doing and where to shop and know how to seek out a value, if you're a true shopper, you know where to go. And with jewelry, I think hands down, I think this is the place to be. I'm putting it on the auction block. We're going to get this a home. 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. I'm going to go where we need to go to get these lines rocking. And we only have an hour left. So I'm not going to even ask for even 5, even 4. How about this? The mounting goes for more than $4,000 right now by itself without the Paraíba. I'm going to do, let's just make this easy, $3,500 bucks. $3,500 to open up a Paraíba that I cannot see an inclusion. I got really good eyes. I can see a diamond missing from like a football field away. So I think that's just a function of being in the business, right? You can just see every little detail. But we're helped all around with these cameras. These camera angles, these camera that magnify your viewpoint wherever you're watching on TV, on a computer, on a phone, you're seeing the clarity. And if you can't see an inclusion from this level when it's on your big screen at home, you're not seeing them in person. And that's just tough to do on Paraíba. I won't even start. Nobody's at 35 yet. Let's start even lower. I'm game. We just got to, again, my mission is singular. It's move the jewelry. Move it on out. Make it 34, make it 33, make it 32, make it 31. Forget about all that. Let's get everybody in. Paraíba opportunities are slim. Let's give you the best. I'm not asking you to compromise. I'm giving you the 1 carat size. We've got the high clarity. We've got the bridge to show that off. It's got a 105 diamond weight, more so than that included cloudy pear shape. That is more money. I'll do $3,000 to get this started, and we'll do any gold, any size, ship it to your door from our studio to your door for free, and it'll arrive in your size ready to wear. Whether that's a 10 1/4, whether that's a 5 3/4, whether that's just a 7. You decide. I do it. Oh, and by the way, gold, if you like yellow gold, go ahead. Be our guest. Do yellow. If you want rose gold, go ahead. You can do that too. But we're looking for $3,000, and I have a feeling this was designed to get a lot of people in. So let's take a look at it. Top of the hour is near. So let's see what we got. And again, for comparison's sakes, I'm going to bring it out again. Let's show you that pear shape. You got to see it. That's what they typically look like. And this is a good stone. We wouldn't have put it in jewelry if it wasn't a good stone. But what you're looking at here is a great stone. See the difference? There's the difference. Which would you take? I hope you're saying the oval. I hope that if I've taught you anything through the last 20 years, you're saying the oval. Yes, go ahead, Jalen. Oh, okay. Can we take that away now? No open, let's move. All right, what's the request we have? Okay, hi Sheila. How's Sheila doing? I've spoken to Sheila. Hi, Sheila. Haven't heard from her in a couple weeks. Hey, Sheila. I'm sure she's been around. I just haven't been talking on the phone all that much to everybody. I love to, though. All right. We got a ruby bracelet. Did she want a line bracelet or a bangle? Because I think there's a bangle, too. She did want a bracelet. Great. Line bracelet. All right. No open. What a shame. Que lástima. What's going on? No? Let's try it on. Maybe I need to try it on, Tone. I haven't done that yet. Let's do that. Or did I? Who knows? But I think one more time in the hand's not going to hurt. No open on the Paraíba at $3,000. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. We've got the open. We've got it. There it is. Ooh, whatever you're drinking there looks amazing, Virginia. What is that? That looks good. My throat has felt, yeah, it's had better days. So anyway, that looks real good. Could use something cold. All right, how about this? We got one bit. Who is it? William. I'm just going to say this, Tony. I know I left you with nothing because I'm over here. William, thank you. It's not over yet. We still have to give it the, obligatory clock. But, William, thank you for recognizing the value. Because I have gone out on a very, very, very narrow limb here to do this. I mean, this is just dangerous. I could just feel the wrath that's upcoming on this ring for me putting a price tag or an open as low as this is. On a Paraíba that should be, I mean, $8,000 all day, every day. The clarity is there. We're going to show Sheila your bracelet right after this auction ends, but we have a final call. And if you're thinking about it, I know William's in the lead, and I know we'd love all for, to rah-rah root on William, but if you really need a Paraíba at a really exceptional value, this is it. This is a very quiet Saturday. It's a quiet time, guys. It's hit. Summertime's here. And what we know about summertime in the business that we're in is that every summertime, viewers go bye-bye. But we're also got an unprecedented summer where everybody's been cooped up for several years, and that's never happened before. So it is an unprecedented time to get shopping and get values because you're one of fewer people. And on a Saturday afternoon, normally we're going to have, right? You know this. There would logically be, if we went back just a month ago, 2 months ago, there'd probably be 20 people bidding on this because it's such an astounding value. But instead we have one bidder. And that doesn't mean that if you're loving this and realizing this like William is, that you're not just going to sit back and let it go by. That's why we give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes, solidify the value, give you a last call. We're looking for only a $50 increment. That hopefully helps to get everybody in because not only is it a way too low open, but you got a really tiny increment beyond this. So it makes it a lot easier to get in on big Paraíbas that should never be this price tag. So our final calls now, we're going to give it 2 minutes. That's the ring. It's any gold you want, any size you want. It's spectacular in every way, and here is what it looks like. One more time, up close and personal, and let the 2-minute clock go. We're going to just wrap this one up. That mounting goes for more, but that's not a surprise. That's what we all know. We understand that about gold and diamonds today. I think we all get what's happening, and we know that TVON is obviously going backwards, and I'm not sure how long this can be sustained. I mean, really, truly, guys, I mean, I'm not, I've been in the shopping world a long time, but I know certain things, my business sense tells me that this is probably not too sustainable. If you want to be in on these values, it's now or never, because I don't know how long we can just put everything up under cost and really, truly, continue to provide values. That just doesn't make a lot of sense, but we know it's what's required because that's what you've been accustomed to, is getting these unbelievable, obscene values and taking advantage of these major sale events, and this is it. And rolling with it here. And if you want that pear shape, we can, make that available. I just don't think that's the one to get when the pear shape that's cloudy and hazy is, a good $5,000 more. I'd say get the 1 carat right now. Try it, jump in, be a part of this, get on those lines, don't wait. We've got 56, now it's 54 seconds till we're done. So whatever you do, you gotta be in sooner rather than later. The clock flies. Got to make sure you're in. Here's what it looks like on the hand one more time. Look at how amazing this is. Any gold you want, it's all up to you. Gosh, that's crazy. I wish I could sell pieces like this just outright for a price like that, but that's not possible. This is all the beauty of the auction. Well, William, where's he calling from, by the way, Virginia? Okay, wonderful. Well, we'll have it right out to Colorado for him. Is he going to keep it in the white gold? Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Wait, did you say a gift for his sister? I'm going to record this. Okay, mark the time. 2 hours and 5 minutes into the show. I got to record this and send it to my brother. Now, my brother, in fairness, he did give me a birthday gift. We didn't see each other, of course, on my birthday. I was here working, but and we still haven't had our birthday celebration yet. But you know what he did? He got me tickets to the Hollywood Bowl this coming Tuesday to go see Rod Stewart, who I'm not super familiar with. Obviously, I've heard of him, but it was for me and my mom to go. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that the sweetest thing? He was like, my mom adores Rod Stewart, so he thought that'd be fun for us to do together. Now, is she coming? No. So whoever would like to go to Rod Stewart with me at a box at the Hollywood Bowl on Tuesday night, let me know. And he knows that he was so cute. He goes, well, I know the only day that I can book you for anything is a Tuesday because it's the only day you're guaranteed not to work. Because I know sometimes you even work on Mondays and all the other days. So he's like, I have to. And when you actually have a cool event happen on a Tuesday, then we make it happen. All right, that's gone. Congratulations. I know. So it was very sweet. I love, just being out. So that's really nice. Congratulations, William, on that one. We'll have it right out to you. And what a gift. What a lucky sister he has. All right, take a look at this. It's the ruby for Sheila. It's lots of rubies for Sheila. It's item number 908, and that's going to be our round Burma ruby bracelet. Gosh, I got to get up on my Rod Stewart music. You guys gonna, anybody, can anyone help me? Rod Stewart. I don't want to be the only one not singing along, you know? I don't know, with Rod Stewart gals, I might be the only one that's not taking my top off or something like that, or throwing something on the stage. I don't know. They're rowdy, right? He's a little, right? He's an idol, right? Yeah. So this is what we're going to do. Take a look at the, oh my gosh, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So really going about 3/4 of the way around the bracelet. It's item number 908, and that's going to be our 469 of round rubies. I mean, yowza. What a great looking piece with 21 points in diamonds as well. Such a stunner. Yeah. I know. Will I still be standing and upright on Tuesday to go to a concert? That's the question. I've been out of town. I've been at 4 baseball games. I will have, by the time Sunday is complete, I will have been at, let's see, 4, 5, 6 games in 9 days. So, and then Tuesday, wow. Okay, it's a lot. All right, so here we go. We'll see. I'm not used to this kind of social schedule. But we're going to try a bracelet here for Sheila. What does she think about this one? I hope she loves it. It's $49.99. I'll make it better. These are like the infinity figure 8 link. So instead of just a figure 8 safety catch, it's actually a figure 8 link with diamonds in between. That goes only the length of the rubies. I want to show this to you in the full length here so you can see this. I mean, what do you think? Do we love it? Do we love it? Do we love it? Do we love it? That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. All those different stones. Stunning. What do you think? Insert closure, figure 8 safety catch. It actually is only in yellow gold, but I think when it comes to rubies, that's probably how you want to leave it anyway. So I think that'll work. That's an exception that I think will be just fine with everybody. Hey, Sheila, we'll do a great discount for you. I don't know if she had $49.99 in mind. There certainly are a lot of great stones. We love to see the rounds with the glow, but you know what I'm going to do? Make it a lot easier. We'll make it $1,999. That way, somebody takes it. That's right. Judy just said, do you think I'm sexy? And I saw the message and I was like, well, I don't know, Judy. I haven't met you yet. Judy just met. She goes, do you think I'm sexy? And I'm like, well, we haven't met yet, but I can tell you when we meet one day. I love that. But now I know what she's talking about. Okay, so she's giving me some raw. And Mary, hi, Mary. Exactly. Mary just said, that's what I figured, everyone. She's like, who cares about the music? Just look at the singer. Come on. Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, okay. I mean, I'll check it out, yeah. Mary, you're funny. Well, Mary, you're in Florida. Judy, you're in Wisconsin. So I know they both want to, hey, if either of you can come out, get out to LA by Tuesday, I'll take whoever gets on the first flight booked, okay? Whoever books the first flight, I'm taking you, okay? So Judy, Mary, let me know. All right, $19.99 on the bracelet. Okay, Sheila, tell me if you love it. There's only one operator, so if you have this one, I'm distracted now. I'm humming now. Yeah, we're gonna cover all of our bases here. All righty, $19.99 on that one. Let me know if you'd like it. And then let's get to, should we get to the Sunshine Starburst, beautiful dome ring in the yellow diamond? Oh, Mary's already seen them, so she's okay. Okay, good. She saw them in Tampa. How was the show, Mary? Did you throw anything on the stage? I want to know. Mary's already been there, done that. Mm-hmm. Yep. $19.99. All right. What do you think? Should we make something for Sheila? Did we get any feedback from Sheila? She is the requester. You know what happens when we put up a piece that's a request? A lot of other customers like to back off, right? And they're like, ooh, that's for Sheila. I'm going to be in trouble if I buy that, right? But Sheila, let me know if it's a yes or a no so we can either release it to everyone else or we can, you know. Jalen, have you ever heard of Rod Stewart? Huh? Exactly. There's a singer. His name is Rod Stewart. Have you ever heard of him? Nope, I didn't think so. All right. Yeah, he's not your generation. Have you heard of Justin Bieber? Yeah, okay, good. All right. All right, that was the last person I saw, I think, in the last singer I've met and seen in person was it Bieber? Yeah, even that was a while ago. Obviously, I haven't been to a concert in a few years, obviously. But yeah, that's, I think, the last time. Mm-hmm. Oh, how cute. Mary, that's cute. She goes, just my heart. Oh. She offered her heart. Good, Mary, good. It's better to avoid jail time. After all, I don't have bail money. All my bail money goes to jewelry. So yeah, I do not have bail money. So that's probably better off that way, Mary. All right, coming up, this is the ring. I got to get to it. We only have 45 minutes left in the show. The ruby bracelet is still here, I think. Yes. What did Sheila say? She's going to pass on the bracelet. Wasn't for her. What does she need? Did she mention what she needs? I can make it for her. Oh, she wants a 10. Well, you should have told me that because we don't have a ruby tennis bracelet. I haven't had a ruby tennis bracelet since 2010, October, for $6.99. Tony, you remember it? My all-time favorite item to present, all time. Yes. The orange diamond did sell, right? Does that sound familiar, Jess? That did sell, right? Okay, yeah, that's gone. We can check and see if we have anything else for you. Maybe there, I haven't looked at Sunday's stuff yet. I don't look ahead. I only concentrate on day by day. So I can always check. Allison, what we can do is have somebody check and just see if there's anything set aside for Sunday, because I have not gone there yet. I try to take it a day at a time. All right, Mr. Sun likes it. He's out. He says, ooh, I like this. This looks like me. It's a 103 center yellow. It has another 44 points in yellow. That's going to be your side halo and all these different offshoots of the yellow, which are split by some negative space, white diamonds around them. That's 103 in white diamonds. And that's going to be a special look right there. Yellow gold is the body of the ring, so that's how that's set. You can see I didn't polish it yet. I got to get all that stuff off the back. Christine, are you checking on any more orange diamonds that we might have? Or that's not Christine. Is that pink? Who is that? All I see is a hooded figure. It's pink. Pink, why are you wearing a hat and a hood? You look like you're, I don't know, going to do something very nefarious. Were you out gardening? Oh, it's too cold. Well, we have to keep the lights on. The lights weren't happy earlier. I'm sorry. Wear your parkas. The lights need the air. Christina, did we check on Sunday stuff? Did we check for any orange diamonds in the place? Can we check? Thank you. Allison, who was it, Allison? Who? Donna? A new register named Donna? Okay. So Donna, we're going to check right now. I'll be back to you in just a couple of minutes. Verbally, I'll let you know if we have anything. If I do, we'll show it. Here we have the 103 yellow, 44 points in the yellow. That's the extras. And then 103. So your total diamond weight is 2.5 carats. And it is amazing. 103 center, that's lovely. Then you've got the 44. I just think it's different. We've done so many yellow diamonds. It's tough to create something at this point that's going to be a little different for you, right? And we have accomplished that here. Loving this. Indeed, that is going to be a special dome style. I do want to show you how it's all finished, that you have so much detail, and yet they still have the cutouts, but yet look at the inside and this Harlequin pattern under gallery that it has. Diamonds go from the very, very base of the ring all the way on up to the centerpiece. Here's what it looks like on. Oh, yeah. This is just, now that's the viewpoint. That's how you got to, this is exciting. Christine is holding something in her hand. Could it be an orange diamond? Is it new? Yay! Thank you, thank you. Donna, we have something to show you. Let me just show it right now in case she's got to be somewhere. Oh, and it's pretty similar to the last one. Oh my goodness, hold on. We're just going to get back to that yellow diamond, but I have to show this. Donna, new register, right? Here it is. 7085. Allison, look, this is why we ask. Sometimes there's a piece lurking that you haven't even seen yet. Scheduled for tomorrow. Here's 7085. It is a 26. Remember the last one was 25. This is a 26 pointer. Now what we did here different was instead of the double of pink and then the single white, we did the opposite. We did a single pink halo, double white diamond halo, split shank on the sides. So your diamond weight's gonna be a little different. We've got pink diamonds at 5 points, 69 in the white, and there's one in the world. And that's a very, very special ring. 26, 5, and wow, 69. Okay, and a little bit larger ring overall. And gold weight, yes, a little bit bigger. Here's what I'll do. Donna, if you love it, we just gave a little bit, that's a true color too, right? Exact color we saw before, square cushion cut. Actually up and over a 1/4 carat. So that's really important because that's an extra special size to reach there. And oh, yeah, it's supposed to be $59.99. The last one was supposed to be $49.99. I dropped it. This one's actually set at $1,000 more than the last. Let me try and make this a deal, though. So I'm going to still go lower because that's what we're doing on Orange Diamonds today. Okay, send it out. I'm going to take some liberties on this pink because I have to, because the last one got marked down and that's my fault. But here we go again. 59, no. 49, no. 39, no. We don't have. This is it, guys. We went through everything. This is all what we have here. It's a new one. It was scheduled for tomorrow. You're getting a heads up. It's not even $39 or even $29.99. We only have one. Make it $2,499 for this one orange diamond with still pink diamonds and white diamonds together. But that's the way we do it right there. $24.99. First color scenario on a 26-point fancy orange, and that's all natural once again. We don't see them very often. This would mark number 7 then in our entire inventory, and how about that, 2 in one day? All thanks to that request. Appreciate. That's why it's always worth asking, even again, to bring out something that wasn't even scheduled for today, but look at that. A great looking stone right here for you. Amazing. So that's $24.99. Let's get to our yellow diamond. I don't know. Do you guys love this yellow diamond starburst, sunburst design? It's so fresh and new. We've done a lot of dome styles. Lately I had a different dome style that was really pretty. Remember, it just had the one yellow diamond and then it was all white diamonds. This gives you that yellow and white down the shoulders. We're going to show that again next. Donna or anybody else who wants an orange diamond, there is the way to get it. Oh, that's pretty. One more time on the hand. Just, I love, you know it's bigger when we do a split shank, right? Because the split shank is not just pretty and it doesn't just look good on, it keeps that piece centered. So when you have a bigger platform of diamonds in the middle, you want to keep it really sitting beautifully on the hand so it doesn't like lob to one side or the other. $24.99, first caller. Good luck. That's just one only there. It's my last orange diamond. And yet it's brand new. Gotta love that. And the brightest orange too. That's the thing. I touched on that a lot earlier about, you know, it's really important to get, and guys, we literally had the first one go. This is a second request. You know, there's a lot of people that missed out on that first opportunity. After this one goes, we're not gonna have the luxury of saying, oh, let's just bring out another one. This is what we have. So it's here, it's now, it's ready, and it's waiting for somebody to give it a great home. So $24.99, we'll go back to our yellow diamond as promised here. Back to the yellow diamonds. Okay, Virginia, you don't have this, right? Because I think Allison might. No, never mind. Who does? Okay, we're waiting to see. Anyway, that's my orange. Back to the yellow we go. There it is. Oh, it's a pretty ring. Great looking ring. And we're back to 7045. The 103, just to recap, took a little orange diamond break there. Now we're back to the yellow. 44 points in the yellow, so yes, you're going to get 147 total weight in your yellow diamonds, another 103 in the white diamonds, finished on the inside. Look at this again on the hand. What a spectacular design to lead all the way from the base of the ring. Look at that profile view. It's all diamonds. Every which angle and direction and way, it's all diamonds. Look at that. That is so fine, and to be able to see these cutouts, but yet have it still be finished on the inside so that it's comfortable to wear, because it is. This is where an undergallery is really required if you want it to be comfortable. It's got to be there. Okay, so our last call on the show is here. We have 40 minutes left, and we got a lot of jewelry here to sell. And pieces I'm talking, we have not. Everything I've shown you pretty much gone, but we got a lot more to show you. So I don't know where the show is gone, but this is where we're ready to get it a home right here and now. $11,999. I gotta change that. I get it. Yellow diamonds getting pricey by the day. You're so tired of hearing that, right? Everything else is. So when the basics are, I mean, my goodness, we know what's happening with fancy diamonds and a lot of them and gold. We're gonna knock it down here. I'm gonna do what we've been doing all day that gives you values that I just otherwise cannot do. And there's a reason why this is the format we're going to use to get this one a home, because I really think it's a pretty ring. And I'm really believing that somebody out there agrees with me. Somebody. Don't need it like 20 of you, but we need somebody to say, now that's how to do a yellow diamond. Because for a lot of other designs where it's a pedestal or a triple halo or a single halo, whatever it is, we have those all the time. So it's nice to see a departure from that, bring you something a little different and unusual, and not even make it $12,000. I'm going to put on the auction block, and we're going to start at $5,000. Less than half. Half is $6,000. We're taking another $1,000 off that, making it $5,000 to open. Better yet, let's make sure, I know we had to do like, ends of the earth kind of specials here today. Let's make it even easier. We still have the orange diamond if you want it. That's still here. The 26 pointer is here. So, just let me know, because that probably before the end of the day here, which is only 39 minutes from now, is probably going to go. So we want to make sure you're, not waiting too long on pieces like that. But this is not even going to be 5 or 4 or 35. Let's make this easy. There's only so low a 1 carat yellow diamond can go. This is that extra setting that brings you so much diamond weight around it. I mean, it's 1.5 carats in diamonds, around it, beside it, underneath it, or everywhere, right? And then you've got all this gold, because this is a more complex gold weight than you usually get. If you've got a basic ring with a basic platform with a basic halo, that's a lot less gold than a dome style that has this up and over. It's like a mountain of gold on your hand. That mountaintop happens to be covered in diamonds, and the big 103 is the pinnacle. And we're at 35, 34, 33, 32. I mean, this is just, it's like a ray of sunshine. But it just, every day. So for our gal, remember Lori in Washington, she's going, well, it's raining again today, which we can't even fathom out here. We haven't seen rain in years. And it's like, oh my goodness, now you've got that sunshine every day. Just even when it's beautiful and bright outside, sometimes, it's nice to let our jewelry kind of pep us up a little bit. This is just a happy, beautiful, sunshiny piece, and it's going to be 32, 31, or basically, we'll just make it $3,000 to start. That should make it a lot easier. Take a look at it. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it opened here, and we will look for our $3,000 open. Time to jump on in. $3,000. $50 increments. That all doesn't matter much, because we've been seeing a lot of one and done auctions today and yesterday and this week and recently. So it's a good time. You don't have much competition. And that should be a beautiful thing, because we're starting too low, admittedly. And to be able to say, well, you may or may not have a lot of people competing with you, extra special. And take again, look at this, all the way around, finished under gallery, side gold on mirror finish, all through the back, just kind of even has like a dome style to the very back of the band, so that it really is that great feel. And no open. All right. Too bad. I have a more traditional setting with a 1 carat. This is the 1 carat oval. Spencer, you've got the open now? Wait a minute, hang on, we might have, that's the more traditional. That's more of the double halo, but this is new and fresh. We've not seen this before. Not seen anything else like it before. And that is, I think, kind of fun. And maybe just what you've been waiting for or looking for. And there on the line, they say 1 carat 03 with all that extra. Remember, it's 2.5 carats even total. Who's your caller there? Hi, Bridget. Where's she calling from today? Is it sunny where Bridget is? She's in where? Virginia. All right, Bridget. Has she ever purchased a yellow diamond from TVON before? Because this is something you did see on the hand again. I'm just curious, because we don't see many, even basic 1 carats, go for this price. This has a lot of extra. And I know that it's easy to just, I think so many of us get caught up in just looking at the carat weight, where that's all you're looking at. And I think we see the 103, and then we don't always look at what exactly is happening. This is bigger and bolder than most rings we've ever brought. 44 points of additional yellow, so that's 147 total weight in the yellow, 103 in the white diamonds. That's what makes this so interesting. And again, it does. It looks like sunshine. It really does. Your center stone is huge. And given that we normally would compare it to 1 carat, even a 103 makes a difference to get that extra size to your center. It's VS. Yellow diamonds with it. And remember, the band itself is yellow and white and yellow. It goes white, yellow, white on each section. So each little like section of your sundial here goes white, yellow, white diamonds. Every one of them. It's just, it's incredible. It's at 3,000. Anybody else verifying? Virginia, I saw you pick up a phone, but that's back down, right? Nobody on this one. Nobody else. All right, let's give it 2 minutes and then we go. Boy, if I could sell, this could be a lot more economical. If I'm going to lose this kind of money on auctions, I should probably spend less time. But auctions are, again, like I was saying before I give it a clock, like we can't just, if I could price this at $3 grand, don't you think I'd just say, here it is? I'm still hoping that we get this like flood of callers, and it's just not happening. So these are not really designed to be one and done auctions. This is not an appropriate price tag for a ring of this magnitude, and yet here we are. 3,000, one bidder again. Who sent out that memo? Who sent out the, if somebody bids, don't bid, just let them have, I mean, it's almost like it's uncanny. One bidder, again, that's it. Final call, let's give it 2 minutes. It means you can still, maybe I should just cancel the 2-minute clocks, right? I don't know. I still think that it's really that last moment, take it all in. If you've been thinking about it and you decide, wait a minute, you mean either bid now or I live without the ring. And you live without a value like this. If there were 1 million yellow diamonds here for $3,000, I'd say go ahead and wait. But when it comes to a carat 03 that's VS, all of this gold, the uniqueness of a design like this that's bolder than what we've seen before, this is not a time to say just wait for the next one. It's time to go. $50 increments, 2 minutes. Take a look, last call on this one, and then it's gone. So good luck. Here's our last chance on the yellow diamond in the very, very large, extremely high-end dome-style ring. That just could not be better done as far as detail, quality, gold weight, everything you want in a designer ring. It's all there, and it's $3 grand right now. Bridget's got it for $3,000. If you have something to say about that, we have a minute and 35 seconds now to get you all in. 2.5 carats total weight here. And what is not the obvious is how much more gold it takes to create this ring than it usually does on more simple styles and more classic styles and settings and all of that. Here's the way to do it. Blue Wing Block D, similar ring actually. There is this one I flashed earlier, some of you might be thinking about. That's a similar ring, but with all white diamonds. You see how it's solid white diamonds all the way up to the top. And then I'll get to a quick wheel next. Quick little discount special wheel. And then it may be time for a pink zircon. Any requests you have, we've only had one today. That's it. And so we'd love to hear from you and get you, any help on requests that you have. It's a good time to do it. We have the lock and the key necklace here, which has been already met with rave reviews for those of you that have it already, and we love to bring that back. And 3,040 seconds. All right, Bridget, sounds good. It looks like it's going to be on the way to Virginia. Not the operator, but, the state. But Virginia says, hey, if you want to send it to me, I'll give you my address. I can give you my address. I am accepting packages and gifts of all kind. All right. Well, Bridget, it's officially going once time with 15 seconds left. It is just like, man, I need to just forego the clocks, I think. All right, quick wheel coming up right after this. We will make sure there's nobody coming in here at the very last second. Officially, I'm going to start this next wheel with one of my favorite stones that I just love to bring. I just don't get to bring it that often. And then we'll get into all of these wheel pieces. Congratulations on that one. That's gone. Thank you so much. Here is the, oh yeah, that's a neon speen right there. Big time stone, amazing pear shape, but there's a few more to come hang out with the speen, and that's going to be our, wow, pink zircon oval. Blue Wing Block D Trillion. This, I always think of Wonder Woman on this. It looks like all of her accessories. And then it does, oh yeah, Aquamarine, Big Sierra Santa Maria. And wait, there's one more. And that's, where am I going to put this? I'll tell you, we got another green coming in, but this time ×3. Okay, wow. Let me flip it because there's actually diamonds. Pavade. That could be the heaviest ring of the day. Do you know what those are? Demontoids, right? No, they look like it. They look like a really fine demontoid garnet or a savarite or maybe an emerald, but they're actually peridots. Top quality peridots. I mean, when was the last time we saw peridot on the show? It's not here very often. That's a speen. Talk about rare. About as rare as they get. There's our Sierra Santa Maria. This is our pink zircon that doesn't like to sit on that point, but it needs ballet lessons apparently. But for now, we'll just let it lean. Let it lean, and then here we go with the trillion cut. That's just, I think of one thing. The word power comes to mind when I see that Tanzanite setting. It's just like a power ring. Just a wider band with that really great shape to it. Yeah, I could slide up next to a Wonder Ring and get all cozy. That'd be really cool as well. It just is gorgeous, really unique. And that's a great trillion. Trillions are, they got a whole fan club, right? Trillions are very popular in Tanzanite because they're lighting up like that. They've got that brilliance you see there. So whichever one you like, the good news is it's a wheel. And that means they got to go. And by the way, that aqua's huge. The aqua's a really big one. It's a 388. There are some gold restrictions on this wheel. It'll be just white gold on the aqua. Oh, and that's it. So good. Everything else can be changed. Even this one, I was kind of surprised that was a gold change opportunity because that's a lot of gold. You see how it loops around and there's a gold rim that kind of wraps around these diamonds, and the diamonds are done really on one side, so it looks like your peridots are really separating your mirror finishing from your pave work. The pink zircon, the sphene, the trillion, the aqua, whichever one you like. We have 28 minutes left in the show, and that's it. It is time to dial. We're going to give you a huge blowout price on anything up here of the 5. Remember, only one that you need to keep the way it is, and that is the fabulous stone that you see there with the aqua. That's it. Everything else can be changed. The triple peridot is quite a stack. It's a big band. So if you love, again, out of everything we've shown you today, that's got to be the heaviest one we've seen is that peridot band with the width that it has, and then the pave kind of threaded through. It's really interesting, and that's, of course, August birthstone. And then we have a little bit representative of our rare all across the board, blue wing and sphene. And this is not the color change sphene, by the way. The one that's in the very middle that went up on the wheel first, that's actually the neon variety, which is a little more rare to get a hold of. That neon variety is where it all started. That's where sphene began. And later in the world, it was popular to bring you, we were the first to bring you color change sphene, which was very exciting. They're pretty much gone. Think about, we haven't seen them in a while. Neither have we seen the neon sphene, but this is a highly dispersive stone. So it kind of, again, gives a demantoid feel. It's a neon green, but it has amazing brilliance. So it gives you a lot more brilliance than even your diamonds that you love. So keep in mind it's a little softer. Just want to mention that so you're not wearing it when you're doing like a lot of physical activity with your hands, because it's a little softer than, you know, a 7. So it's not, you know, your typical everyday wearable, but you can wear it every day. Just be a little more cautious in what you're doing when you're wearing it. And here we go. Pink zircon, aqua, Tanzanite. Which one do you like? Nobody's on the lines. We can change that. We're going to blow out every one of them. They're all one onlys. When they're gone, they're gone. I love this Tanzanite. It just looks powerful, doesn't it? Like a shield meets like Wonder Woman feel. I mean, it's got this really great solid pave platform with a big Tanzanite in the center, and that's going to be a Tanzanite that is 208. Well, here are the price tags. 17,000, 15,000, 16,000, 15,000, and 19,000. Guess which one is 19,000? The rare one, the sphene of all of them. Just rounded down on some list prices. Yes, Spencer.
Bridget says thank you and she said that she loves your nails.
I'm sorry, what?
Bridget said thank you and she said that she loves your nails.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you, Bridget. Thank you. First of all, my thanks to you for shopping with us. And thank you for your kind words. I appreciate that. They're, the chrome is, they need to be, I need to redo them. Clearly. Have you noticed? Chrome is a little high maintenance. It's a little high maintenance. It scratches easily. It's kind of like, I don't know what chrome is on the Mohs scale, but apparently I'm discovering it's a little softer than most nail lacquers. But here we are. I know. They've been, yeah. But thank you. They're fun. They're fun. And the good news is I can, after lunch, I can check and make sure there's no cilantro on my teeth because they're totally like mirrors. So yeah, it's a good little, quick fix, right? Here's what we'll do. I know. I was looking at them the other day. I'm like, oh, look, I need lipstick. Here we go. I'll do this. Not even $10,000. Every single one of them's got to go. We have 25 minutes left in this Saturday. I don't know. What do you guys think I need to do? Should we just have people call in and tell me what they want to pay? We could do that. You can just let me know if you got a price in mind, if you like one of the rings, right? And maybe to start, we just show some of these pieces on to give a little perspective. Because, for example, I know we don't see this band very often, right? And I wouldn't bank on seeing that band too much in the future without it being $7,000 or $8,000 based on the gold. And then do you see how it starts here with the pave on one side and then kind of wraps around at the top portion? This side starts as mirror finished, and then it wraps around the other side. So really showing off these 3 marquise cuts, I mean, that is a band. That's cool. All right, that's not even going to be 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. I know what I'm up against. Let's go. We can move jewelry if we go low enough. Dare I say, if we go low enough. Can we do it? Put the low in the low or something. I don't know, something like that. We won't even make them 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 19.99. Come on down. Sphene is up for grabs. We never see color change or neon sphene anymore. There's a big pear shape right there, and that stone is a 283. And we've got the 313 zircon behind it and to the right. And we've got the big Sierra Santa Maria, that's a 388. And we've got a Tanzanite trillion cut, that's a 208. And then you get very, very, very important peridots here. All together, 453 in your Marquise cut peridots. Okay, nobody likes 19. 18, 17, 16, come on. We got a really, really special wheel of rings with a lot going on. Rarity everywhere you look. And what I love about this wheel is I show you jewelry 3 hours a day, 5 times a week. That's 15 hours of jewelry. I have wheels all the time, usually 3 a show. That's 15 wheels a week. I don't think I've seen a wheel with so much diversity compared to what we normally see, meaning this wheel is like the real unusual. The settings, the stones, it's like the real, if you watch every single show, this is a wheel where you're going, wow, that's interesting. There's some different jewelry on that wheel. There's some unusual pieces on that wheel. There's some different designs, right? That's the beauty of this wheel. It's a little more unusual and unique and bold than what we typically see, and it's not even $16.99 or $15.99. We'll take them all down. Lowest price we can do. Again, what happens if they stick around past today? They get reconfigured. Stones come out, diamonds come out, mountings get melted in, and we can use that gold for future pieces. But this is where you got to dial in. $15.99 is not your price either. I'm still waiting for our rarity wheel to take flight. Let's go. Take a look at him. Come on in. Don't be shy. This is a time to treat yourself because the values are just that good. I'll make them $1,499 for any one of those 5 up there. You decide. You tell me. We've shown you a lot of great jewelry. We've only got a couple pieces from the 3 hours left. So if you want to ask about those, do it. We had a $6.99 double wonder ring that was really cool. We had a pink diamond pendant. We have the ruby bracelet. That's what I have left. Oh, and the orange diamond. Wait, and the big Tanzanite. 737 Tanzanite with 318 in diamonds is here for $58.88. Ay, ay, ay. Might have to show that again. That's when you know things are a little different. You know, when I was convinced that was going to go. Yes. Peridot item number is 629. Whoa, 629. One of our first. And that's $453. I'm just going to try that on again because I am just loving the luxury that this peridot includes. $453 is your total weight there. Boy, that's a bright green too, right? Nice little vibrant, almost even more of like like a Kelly green is here. You can see how those are a little more vibrant, like a neon, kind of like it's like a neon lime green, right? That's what you want your peridots to be. They're usually very included, not this one. That's $453 plus 51 points in diamonds on that ring and any gold you need as well. Any other questions on this wheel? Allison, how about you? Which one do you like? Oh, you do too. Oh, goodness. Everyone's loving the peridot. Should we just show that all by itself? Let's do it. We can show it all by itself. $14.99 for a slab of gold. It's like the heaviest ring I've shown you here today by far. And there have been a lot of big rings here. Think about that charm ring we had and think about that last yellow diamond dome style. I mean, there have been a lot of serious rings today. But $1,499 gets you either the peridot. I'm going to try on the Speen. I got to try this one on because when it moves side to side, that's great. But when you really see it move, you can really appreciate the dispersion and brilliance the stone delivers. That'll be item number 6212. It's our 283 Speen. How about that? Neon. So again, it's pretty similar to like the lime greens we see in the peridot versus it's a little more neon, meaning more like a highlighter yellow green on the Speen, which is what it's supposed to be. So we'll go back to our wheel. That's the Speen. I wanted to show you that bigger stone, though. I really wanted you to see that. There's the peridot, which is already verifying. The pink zircon, also here. It's a big oval. Then we've got the aqua. That's our big time. Sierra Santa Maria. Very few big aquas go for under $1,500, so it's time to dial. Here's my favorite. I like the trillion Tanzanite. I just think this is a great kind of powerful but feminine ring here. It's item number 2130. It's a 208, but wait till you hear the diamond weight to go along with it. That's not only a 208 stone, it's got a carat 09 in diamonds. Here come the calls. I think it just took a minute to kind of sink in what exactly is going on. And when you start to see the rings on and you see the size and you start to imagine what it feels like to get this amount of gold, it becomes a much better understanding here of what's at stake. Do we have any favorites? What about you, Jalen? Which one? Oh, that's a nice view of the Tanzanite. Which one for you, Jalen? Sure, Jalen, which one? $14.99. Ooh, la la la, that's good. All right, let's give it a final 30 seconds. I think that's all we need. Peridot may be gone. Yes. You know, that's a great question, and you don't. You don't need to size up. Tapers, thin enough, normal size. Check that. Yep. Good to go. It's a size 7. It felt like a 7. Gave me plenty of room. Don't need to size up. If you did, it would feel like a snug 6. It doesn't. It felt like a 7. So it's true to size on the Peridot. It's not a pair of does, though. It's actually a trio of does. No, that's not how that works. All right. Virginia, any questions on this? Christine, always. Love the appreciation. Love that. She listening. Did everyone research the fabulous rare cat? Did everyone do that? Did y'all research that cat we were talking about last night? Did you see the pictures? I had to go back and look at the pictures. I was just thinking about it. Yeah. Anybody else on this wheel? Jalen, you're on something else, right? Okay, I just want to make sure before I clear the wheel here that we have no other questions on that wheel. Sounds like the Peridot's going. Sounds like we have somebody thinking about the Tanzanite. Okay, and then let me know if we need to see anything specifically. I mentioned a few of those items that are still left. Let me know if you want to see another presentation on any of those last remaining pieces that we have here today from the show. Also, this I think is a big value. And it's a really, today's theme has been designer, hasn't it? Look at that designer ring. White, yellow, pink diamonds all together. So I'm going to move these aside. We've got the 208 there. Still can call there. There's the big aqua. Here's the pink zircon. Here is the speen. Yes, yes, and yes on the neon speen. That's amazing. That's the 283. And then we also have, oh, I just wanted to show this because this was on last night, but not all of you could watch last night. You know, not only was it Friday, but it was also our online feeds went down about halfway through the show, so it was a mess. But this is where we had one that I think needed a second look. That's pretty. It's a Padparasha with yellow and white diamonds together. Item number 7039. A good look at it here, and what a specialty piece that is. Exactly what you want. I mean, there's all kinds of preferences you can have, but when it comes to what's a high-value pod, what's really rare in a Padparasha, it's that color play. It's that combination of 50-50 pink and orange together. That's just what it is. Now, this is what I show you more when it's on the hand, but look at that. It's a very, very clean stone to the point where it has this light that really ripples through the entirety of the stone. It's a very attractive ring, and I never thought really about the yellow diamond combination with the Padparasha, but it is working. It really looks good, and that's, of course, a bridge. So those yellow diamonds will go down, under, and through. There's also the double halo with the yellow and the white diamonds as well, so that's really beautiful. And there's only one, and you see the clarity of that Padparasha even from the sides. Look at this on, and this is where you're really going to see the effect and how the stone has such clarity to it. Look at that. Do you see how it's just lighting up internally, flashing back at your eye? Very important ring, and it's not gonna be $79.99. It's a huge value, and it's a collector's piece. These unheated, and that's another big, you know, I would say just important to remember that most Padparashas get not only treatment like heating, which is very common with sapphires, but they sometimes get some other treatments because they're so rare in the actual real natural world. When we're talking about like an honest to goodness Padparasha, there's a lot of funky things going on where people will say Padparasha, but look out for phrases or terms like Padparasha color. Means it's not really a Padparasha. They've done something to it to make that sapphire look like a Padparasha. This is unheated, so it goes the extra mile. Not only is it the real deal with those two colors at prime optimal ratios, but it's also unheated, so it naturally occurred that way. That's all pretty rare. And yet it's not even $79.99. This is for a one-caller scenario. It's $3,999. And if you love a rare stone, that is one to own. And that value, I'll be the first to say it, that's a big value. Padparashas of that size, few and far between. To get the color saturation the way it is, to have it be unheated in nature, to have the yellow and the white diamonds totaling near 1.5 carats, but to get the breakdown of 46 in the yellow and 96 in the white and have that piece look that good. All together, that is a one-of-a-kind superstar. And when it goes, it goes. $39.99 on that one. Next up, I'm going to recap that big tansy. We're going to show you, I do happen to have a 2-carat Burma ruby, very high-end museum, low price, and then the list goes on and on. If you have any final requests, something you'd like to see again before we go, it's now time. 13 minutes left in the show. This is last call. What can we show you that you haven't seen or that you need to see again? I'm going to show you that designer diamond ring. Yellow, pink, white together in waves. This looks so pretty. I think of almost like a sand dune kind of look here. The way the diamonds are really scalloped in those main rows, but then between you have these clusters of white diamonds, yellow diamonds, pink diamonds, all clustered together that give you a little bit of a look like they're all individual larger stones at first glance. And this is a designer style, 1666, and it's a 148 total diamond weight. I'm going to show you up close as well. And of course, you'll have the corresponding gold colors. So the white diamonds are set in white, the pink and pink, and the yellow in yellow. So you can get that really just tricolor effect, which is so nice to have. And here's what it looks like, a little closer view. Even the offset depth of the diamonds is really interesting, meaning they're not all on the same level. Do you see that? And that doesn't take away from the comfort of the ring at all. It's just interesting how, do you see how these are a little bit further back set, this row here, and then this is up, and then this is up and elevated? Almost like a highway design meets solitaires or clusters, where it's a solitaire look, but clusters in actuality, which is why I'm showing it up close like this. 148 gives you a little bit of everything, but again, ultra chic, super designer, sits like a second skin, nothing to worry about, and really easy to wear, and we'll size it to any size you need. So comfort on any finger of the hand for sure, and a huge value. This is usually one of, I remember back when we first started bringing natural fancy color diamonds, that was only a few years ago. It wasn't at the beginning of TVON's tenure. The beginning, we went years and years and years and years without any fancy color diamonds. They weren't here until about 3.5 years ago. I guess approaching 4 years now. That's when we first started bringing a couple of yellows here and there. Then got lucky and got some of the pinks. Then since we brought you bigger pinks and blues, and even today, orange diamonds. One of them still here, 26 pointer. Just keep that in mind. But this was one of the first designer styles way back when, nearly 4 years ago, when we brought a combination of fancy colors together. Not just an individual single stone, but giving you that overall effect. So all 3 colors of gold, all 3 colors of diamonds, all the fancy colors are still all natural, and we're not going to ask the old price. I'll remember this forever and ever, because it was that first piece that everyone lost their minds over, because think, it was before we saw a lot of fancy colors. So to have all 3 together like this, and to have the pastels of the pinks offset the bright, vibrant, juicy colors of the yellow with our backdrop of white diamonds that we love, I'll never forget it. Tony, I know you know it too. It's $49.99 back then. That's when it all started. Here today, in June 2022, when we're saying bye-bye to fancy colored diamonds because we hardly have any left, and the ones that are out there available are so pricey, we would never be able to offer the same values. We're going to say a lot different price than $49.99 for you, because it's a closeout. It's here. It's ready to be sized and shipped to you. And the best part is it's not anywhere near $5,000 for a designer ring. And as these 4 years have passed, what was new and fresh then is still new and fresh and ultra rare now, because now they're more scarce than ever, and they're getting more scarce by the day. That's important. Not necessarily white diamonds, but the pinks and the yellows, absolutely. So instead of $49, $39, $29, or $19, there's the value. I'm going even lower to just get it at home. We're in the last couple of minutes of the show. We have 9.5 minutes left right now. So here's your chance. One you haven't seen yet today. Take a look at it. We'll get it out the door. It's not 19, 18, 17. $16.99. It's not. It's just a moment where we can say bye-bye pink diamonds. And you notice out of the 3 clusters, the largest ones are the most rare ones. That's kind of unique. The largest individual diamonds there are the pinks. It's not $16.99. Time to say bye-bye. We'll make it $1,599. A $4,999 ring 4 years ago is now today, when you know everything that the diamond world has been through. Not just in the last few months, but with the Argon mine shutting down November 3rd of 2020. That was a monumental day. So here's where we are, guys. $1,599 today to take it off our hands, to say,
Let's save our jewelers some work of extracting all those diamonds one by one and melting the gold, and let's just get it to you because it's a beautiful finished piece. And if anybody wants, it's been a day of really unique designer pieces. There's no doubt. $15.99. Anything we can recap. I personally would like to spend a moment with the 737 Blue Wing. I think that needs another look. And here it is. On my hand first, 6603. Call me if you'd like the triple, tricolor, gold and diamond ring, or you can call me on this. A 7 carat 37 Blue Wing Block D. The largest diamond weight here, besides a bracelet, is 318 in princess cuts, baguettes, and rounds. At 318 total weight. Oh my goodness. And it is no longer $20,000. I love that we have this to a price that is just wonky. It's going out today. It's got to go. We have 7.5 minutes left. It's time to say goodbye to this 737, which I will say, we had it up earlier with the 7 carat round. This one looks bigger. I'm comparing it a lot to the 9 carat 38 and a similar mounting that we had a week ago that there was a wait list on. That looked smaller than this 737. This is where a stone giving you an already big size, it does look bigger than that. It's just a bigger face to this stone. It's all in the cutting. We're making it $5,888, and check this out up close because what you're going to see here are diamonds that are just massive. We're talking about, those are princess cuts. The first halo around your Tanzanite are princess cuts. The big corners, there are 2 tapered baguettes in each of the corners, 8 of those. Then you have the rounds on the outside. Do you see this row there? That's all, look at, you can tell by the way they flash and pick up the light. Those are princess cuts. 318 in diamond weight. Backed up calls, guys. I know we just got really busy here at the end of the show. Everyone's making, I have literally 3 operators headed to the back for requests. You guys really, they wait to the last minute, don't they? And we have backed up calls, so don't hang up. Our operators have left the building here, so bear with us. We have backed up calls on hold. Don't hang up, please. We'll be right with you. It sounds like everyone's getting a literal last-second request here because we're down to it. And by the time they get out here, we're probably going to have a second left in the show. Anything else, guys? 5888. Anything else we can show you before we go? What are those requests, Jalen? Christine, what are requests? Anything I can show you that I might have up here? We're really backed up in the lines. Yes? Oh, pink, white, and yellow. Okay, thank you. Spencer, where are you? We need you. Spencer, where are you? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Suddenly we went from literally 3 calls to 8 calls. So it's the end of the day. So everyone's waiting until the last minute, and that's all right. I just hope we can get everything in you need to see. Designer pink, white, and yellow diamond verifying. That's the designer ring we just showed you for $15.99. Requests we're working on. This one's got to go. Look at the reds. Every angle, from the sides, from the top, from the shoulders, every angle you get reds. If you hung up, if you were sick of waiting on hold and you hung up, give us a call back. We have an operator available. Yes. Yes. You talking about the big one in the dome style or something we had earlier, or the pendant? Okay. Yes. I think that's sold, but listen, sometimes people just want to see what they got. Sometimes they want to check on something else, so I'm going to show it. Let me flash this really quickly. That one, is that the one you're talking about? The 4 carat 23. Yes, Christine, go ahead. Uh-huh. Yes. I didn't even really fully present the round ring. We kind of showed it in conjunction with a lot of other Tanzanites. Can I give you a look at it? All right, so we'll show that next. Jalen, that's for you. And then here we go with 7041. Let's move this one aside. We're going to show you almost identical carat weight here. In the round, that's our 7 carat 31. That'll be 7041. So the item number is almost the carat weight, which is confusing. But 7041 is the item number, 731 is the size, and that also has, Christine, a 187 diamond weight in the dome style. And fully finished, of course. And we've got a great value. This will also be white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Quick presentation here at the end. Call us, guys. We are really busy. You all waited till the end. That's good. Sometimes everyone needs to see everything in the show and then make those decisions. So let us know what you'd like from the show so we can help you out. Allison, what did you pick up? Gotcha. The big cluster studs? Fantastic. What color? White gold, I figured as much. All right, enjoy those. Thank you so much. Yeah, we had these big cluster studs with 2 carats and diamonds. They were $16.99, so, or were they $15.99? Which were they? 15 or 16? 16? First instinct. See, it's always right. Here's what we're going to do on this one, Christine, how they like it. Finished on the inside. I'll try it on the hand for you. This one's, okay. I'll make it even less. Since that cushion cut is still here, granted, the cushion has a little bit more diamond weight. But maybe that's the thing. Maybe we don't need 3 carats. Maybe you want to go with 2. This is a 187 diamond weight to be exact. I'll make it easy. Yes, Spencer? Oh, good. Congratulations. I love that ring. So they will too. I'm really excited for them. Hope they love it when it arrives. I think they will. I'll make this, Christine, $49.99. Even better. The stone size is almost exact to the cushion cut we just saw. The diamond weight's more like 2 versus 3. And we'll make you another deal here and send it on out for $49.99 on the big, big, big dome style where, yes, it's diamonds from every angle. They go every which direction. You can see they lead up the sides. They go through the profile. It's every angle is covered in diamonds. And that's beautiful, bigger pave. Love pave. I mean, pave, it's like, I love it. It sparkles so much. And that's really important. Yes. Oh, good. Congratulations. Thank you so much. So if they need a ring, you know, right here, there you go. Round ring, right? Round tansies are hot. And we have 2 minutes left. Here's that round close up for you one more time. Look at that Portuguese cutting. It's like Portuguese, but better. It is Portuguese cut, but sometimes they just look a little bit more lively. I got a little fingerprint on that. I saw that little smudge there reflecting on the crown facet. So I'll get that all polished for you. $49.99 on that one. Last 2 minutes. We're back tomorrow. Ooh, it's a good Sunday. It's a Sunday you don't want to miss because, yeah, the new inventory is coming. So come on in. We're going to have plenty of brand new. But we had discounts. And the end of the week, we're going to finish strong. So wait till you see what else planned tomorrow. I hope you'll join us at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We look forward to seeing you there for the big, big Sunday morning or afternoon, depending on where you live. It'll be morning out here. I will be probably, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'll be in Anaheim at a baseball game at 7 o'clock. That'll go to about 11 o'clock. And then, you know, got to get here in the morning. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I know I'll be excited. I'll be ready. I'll be ready to shop with you. Sports and shopping, it's my whole life. So that's the way I like it. So we're just going to jam a lot of that in the next few hours. So remember, more shopping starts 10 a.m. Tomorrow morning. You can call us on anything you've seen. Let us check and see if your piece of your dreams is still here. We'd love to do that and help you out with any of your favorites here or let you know if it's still available. Or again, if you want to even request something that you'd like to see tomorrow presented, let me know. We're all here to help. So we have our final minute on the air, but we're here after we go off the air. So you can keep on calling. Same phone number is how to reach us, and we'll help you out. So thanks again for being with us today, this big Saturday. I hope you had a great time. Congratulations and thank you for everyone who picked something up and took advantage of these big values that have been here today. They're going to continue through the weekend, so make sure you join us tomorrow. 3 big hours and a lot to show you, and really, really, really excited about everything that we're going to have value-wise and beyond. We've had so many great designer pieces, so think about them and call on any of your favorites here. We'll let you know if that's still available. And thank you again for being here today. Always appreciate you hanging out. It was nice to hear from a lot of my dear friends here who are watching the show from near and far. So thank you so much, and have a great rest of your Saturday, okay? I'm Lauren Blair. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific. We'll see you then.